Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you're interested in a reading, we are doing a few freebies right now. So go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Julie Too Cool. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming back. We have freebies going on right now. So if you're interested in a free reading, all you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section, and you may be receiving your free reading here today. Thank you for the heart me, Julie. I appreciate you. Hi, April. Welcome in. Thanks for coming back. Jill wants to know about if Brian will attend the wedding. So tarot is not really for yeses or nos. We're going to see what you need to know about Brian and the wedding. But tarot is not really good source for yes or nos. You can use it that way, but I don't really utilize them that way. But we can see what's going on with you and Brian and the wedding. So let's see what's going on for our friend Jill. Spirit, what does Jill need to know about Brian and this upcoming wedding? Spirit, what does Jill need to know about Brian and this upcoming wedding? Spirit, what does Jill need to know about Brian and this upcoming wedding? Let's see. I want to do one more. All right. Here we are. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is here. The King of Pentacles is an earth sign person, traditionally Taurus, but can also be Virgo or Capricorn, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This is a stable king, the richest king, the most luxurious kings, likes the better, fancier things, the fine jewels, the designer brands. Like, this is a very luxurious type of person. But they are very good with money because they're the richest king in the deck. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I do think you're going to attend this wedding, especially because the Four of Wands is like the commitment card. It's a wedding card. And you're talking about wedding and taking your power back. That's what the Five of Swords is. So I do think with taking your power back, either you're going to feel empowered to go by yourself, but it feels like to me you're going to be going with Brian here. Yeah, so I'm going to say yes to that. Looks like it in the quads. So Julie, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for your time and for hanging out with me today. Yeah, thanks. I hope it made sense. All right, Melissa, we're going to go ahead and see what about D'Angelo? What do you need to know about D'Angelo? Let's see. All right, this is for Melissa. Spirit, what does Melissa need to know about D'Angelo? Thank you very much. I'm confused because I thought you originally said no. Well, I mean, you could be going and taking your power back by yourself, but those cards look like they changed. And this future is never written in stone. Any good psychic will tell you that. But I mean, if you're asking over and over and over again, that's something you should be asking yourself. Why am I asking this over and over again? Why won't I make a decision on what I want and how to go for it? And he's a Pisces. Okay, it doesn't matter. Again, it's the sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. I literally said that. So if you don't know his big three, you can't say that he's just a Pisces. That's just a sun sign. You don't know the rest of it unless you do, unless you looked it up before. Yeah, no problem. But I mean, take the answers. Don't ask over and over again because Spirit doesn't like that anyways. Like, you take the answer and you do what you will with it. The future is never set in stone, though. But it does look like the commitment card was in, the taking your power back. So you could be attending it by yourself powerfully. But there's something here that you're taking your power back from. But either way, we are moving on to Melissa here. So Melissa. Spirit, what does Melissa need to know about Angelo? Spirit, what does Melissa needs to know about Angelo? Spirit, what does Melissa needs to know about Angelo? Let's see what's going on. All right. Woof. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is my favorite queen in the deck. She is all about transformation. She is somebody who has like a powerful magnet to her, so people like just gravitate towards her. She has luck on her side. She is a beacon of light. She can be Aries traditionally, but she could be Leo or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So this is something that is really powerful, like really confident energy. Okay. You guys might be taking a break, and that might be a good thing. All right. We may be taking a break from one another, and that could potentially be a very good thing for you to take this break, to have some time apart, to not. She goes, Pisces, and we are. Again, it's your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, you guys. I say it every time. It's not just sun sign. All right. It's sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So if you don't know their big three in astrology, you can look it up for free on the internet. But don't just come at me with their sun sign, period. But either way, we have this break, and I think it's going to be good for the both of you to take this break. All right. And this could be you, though. Gotcha. Never knew. Thank you. I say it literally every time. So make sure you're hearing me when I'm speaking, because I literally say that every time we get a card like this. But either way, this could be you. This could be your energy. If you have a rising sign, moon sign, or your sun sign is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Again, that's how I say it, because I literally say it after that. So, but either way, but I do think things are good with this break. And I think that's what you need to know is like, take this break. It's good for you. All right, guys. So we are still doing freebies here today. We have Ashley wants to know about Love with Mike. So Ashley, let's see what's going on for you. What does Ashley need to know about leaving Mike? You're very welcome, Melissa. No problem. I hope it resonated, love. Spirit, what does Melissa need to know about Love with Mike? Spirit, what does Melissa need to know about Love with Mike? All right, if you're interested in a reading, you got to put your name and the topic matter. We're only going to be doing freebies for a few more moments here. All right, Ashley, we're going to do one more shuffle after this. All right. All right, the work that's worth it. This is the work that's worth it, because we're asking about leaving Mike's, right? And that's going to be the work that's worth it. Like putting work into yourself, going back to the drawing board, really concentrating on what it is that you want. It could even generate some more money coming your way, leaving this person. I know that sounds a little like counterproductive, because usually when you have somebody or you're living with somebody specifically, you tend to share money, right? It's like a shared thing. You have lower housing costs usually. But this makes me feel like you're going to go back to the drawing board. You're going to get an alignment and could actually get an increase in money in some way. I'm going to pull one more. She came back out. We love her. But the Page of Pentacles is something new. As a newbie, you could have children with this person. Two of Cups is the relationship card, and Justice is the justice system. So this could be a divorce. This could be, it could be a marriage even, because we're not really getting more indication other than like the Queen of Wands, which is your gravitational pull. You are popular. You are somebody who has luck on their side. But with the justice system, you could be going through some legal avenues, especially if you do have children with this person. Pages can be children as well as new beginnings. So you may have to go through the legal channels to make sure like front of the court knows, like, this is our plan. This is how much one of us owes for child support, like things like that. But it feels like to me when I look at her, I feel very much like I want this. I want this new thing coming in. I want to be separated from this. Furbury is not married, but been together for 17 years. There could be some legalities though, okay? Because that's a common law marriage. I don't know if you're in the United States, you may not be in the United States, but if you're in the United States, that is a common law marriage. I don't know what benefits you get for that, but there could be some legalities that you have to deal with for being together for so long. So just pay attention to that. Ohio no longer has that. I didn't know that. Gypsy, thank you for the follow. But take your time. Take your time, okay? Yeah, I would just be aware of any sort of legal. Maybe he's gonna do something legally. I don't know. Just pay attention to that because that justice is here. Justice is also a relationship card though, because they are Libra. Libra is the natural ruler of the 7th house of relationships. So yeah, there could be something here, but I feel like I want this. I feel like I want greener pastures, good things ahead, because we're asking about leaving Mike. We're not asking like, what do you need to know about Mike? We're asking literally about leaving them. And it just feels like powerful. It feels like I'm taking some of my power back too. Especially when I look at the Queen of Wands. Like she's just, whew, love her. But yeah, I think that is something that you want. And the future's never set in stone, so you're allowed to change your mind or not listen to the reading at all. But just know, as of right now, it feels like the work that's worth it. Alrighty, guys. So that does conclude our free readings for today. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Go ahead and check out the Linktree link in my profile. That way you'll be able to send in your $15 donation. Ashley says, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're very, very welcome. No problem. Oh, thank you, Ashley, for the follow. I appreciate that as well. All right. So, guys, if you're interested in that reading, go ahead. You're going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. Amy, thank you for the follow. Looks like something has been delivered to my house. So while we're waiting on that donation, I am going to check out a package that just came in. BRB. Alrighty, I am back. Thanks for hanging out. I lost so many people, but that's okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything, which I probably didn't. I was gone for 2 seconds. Hi, Judy. All right, didn't miss anything. Not a problem. So, guys, we're doing readings here today. I give out 5-minute readings for $15 donations. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. I am Melody. If anyone has never seen me before, hi, hello. I'm glad to have you. I'm a psychic medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, we are doing readings here today live. I do psychic readings, which is a topic reading. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Thank you, Judy, for liking the live. I really appreciate it, my love. Thank you, Luke, as well, for liking the live. Kyler, I think that was, or Kaylor, thank you so much for liking the live. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. Feel free to share me with anyone that you think would benefit from getting a reading here today. Again, I offer 5-minute readings, psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, all for a $15 donation. You can find the Linktree link in the profile in order to send in your donation and then come right back here to TikTok so that you can get your reading. I also record on YT, the play button app, if you will. I record on here as well, so you can always go and watch your readings anytime you'd like, if you would like to rewatch them. Alrighty, let's check it out. Who wants the reading? We have an opening right now. We are waiting on our donations to come through. Actually, I think I'm just going to restart the live, maybe make a quick video and see if that helps improve the numbers. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to make a quick video, I think. All right, guys. So actually, you're just going to see the behind the scenes stuff. So that's what's going to happen right now. So we're going to make a video for TikTok. And you're going to see the behind the scenes. All right. Hi, my name is Melody, and this is Tea and Tarot, where I pull you a tarot card. And I tell you what the fuck it means. All right, let's go. I'm going to do one more shuffle, though. All right, it wasn't my favorite shuffle, but fuck it. All right, split that deck. The 10 of Pentacles, financial security. Hell yeah. This is also emotional security for some of us. Again, hell yeah. We have family here, generations, right? We have a baby, we have the parents, we have the grandparents, we have dogs, we have animals. This is a great card. Tens are endings. Pentacles are the earth. So it's earthbound material gains, income, jobs, housing, cars, big ticket items, big purchase items, that type of thing. Okay. We're going to get a windfall. We're going to get a windfall because we're money magnets and money comes to us easily. I want to hear you say it. We're money magnets and money comes to us easily. Okay, bye. Okay, now we're just going to do a quick edit. Hi. Oop. Edited that. Delete. All right, go all the way over here. Bye. Okay, bye. And then edit, split it, delete it. Perfect. Hashtag tea and tarot. Cool. Oh, wait, I got to do one more thing. I got to put captions, and then I got to put my only account stuff on here as well. I'm not going to go through the captions. It is as it is. I am going to minimize them and put them up. Now, oh, that's too far up. There you go. And now I'm also going to no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's taking longer than I expected. Okay. Okay. We are posting. Perfection. So I saw that video of that guy saying that he makes. Now we're going to drink some tea. Oh, hey, Emily. How are you? Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just making sure that I posted a video because I've been getting like no views on TikTok. Or at least not the views I've been usually. But I just got done with the freebies there, Emily, but I am doing the 5-minute readings right now. So if you want to send in a donation right now, $15, get you a 5-minute reading of your choice. You can do psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to not respond to you right away. I just wasn't looking. But yeah, so the Linktree link is pinned to the live chat if you're interested. All right, we're going to go back on to TikTok. Right, meow. No worries. Oh, thanks. Thanks for understanding. I was just trying to, I should have made a video before I went live, but just trying to do something where it makes people like, I don't know, come in my room, you know? All right, we're back live on TikTok now. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. If you're interested in a reading, we are offering readings here at this time. I do 5-minute readings. You're going to get a 5-minute reading. Hi, Kelly. For your $15 donation. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those modalities, go ahead and submit that $15 donation. If you are on TikTok, it is going to be on my profile. You're going to see the clickable clicky, and you'll be able to click there and get your $15 donation. You'll be able to see, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I should send it to these places. And there's also a description literally in the clickable click. Thank you, Kelly, for liking the live. I appreciate you. But yeah, so we are doing readings at this time. Doing donated readings, waiting for our next donation to come through. Hell yeah. All right. How are you guys doing on this Tuesday? I feel honestly really tired, and I slept pretty well. I didn't really wake up in the middle of the night. I kind of slept through. So I don't know why I feel so tired. I think I ended up going to bed around 12:30 and woke up around 8:30. So, I mean, that's a good 8 hours. So, but I don't know. It's just that kind of day. I feel groggy, even though it's beautiful out and doesn't look like there's very many clouds out. But yeah, anyways, same, got 9 hours. Still feel so tired. It must be something in the air. Like literally could be the wildfires in Canada in the air for us. I don't know how close you are to Canada, actually. I think about it, but I'm really close to Canada. Hi, Kamal. Welcome. Thank you for following, Kamal. I appreciate you. All right, guys. So we are doing readings at this time. So if you're interested in a reading, we are doing donated readings. You're going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. You can click on that. You're going to see it's going to instruct you further on where to send your 15. You can use that first link, third link, or the fourth link to send in your donation to get your 5-minute reading, get you some clarity, get you some insight. I would love to do your reading about love between you and Kay. So go ahead and submit that donation, and you're going to be the next person to get a reading. There is no wait. No wait at this time. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. For those of you who don't know, Spirit does make me burp. I know it's kind of funny, but it's true. It's true. My hair looks all lumpy because I went to bed with it wet. So I got lumpy hair now. Lumpy hair. And I don't do anything. I don't heat treat it. I don't do anything to it. Honestly, I brush it. That's it. That is all. Sometimes I cut it. Not me, because I would ruin it. I would cut my shit uneven as fuck. But I feel like I do need to get a haircut. My hair is very long now. Used to be very short, like up to here short. And now it's just very long. It's getting in the way. But it's also very cute. I don't mind it. I just don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just passing time, guys. Hello, Felicia. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the rose as well. Appreciate you. Thank you, Felicia, for the follow. And the heart me. Thank you. All right, guys, we are doing psychic reading. So if you're interested in a psychic reading, you're going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. Linktree link is available to use in my profile. If you're on YT, it is pinned to the top of the chat. Now, also, your readings will be recorded on YT, so you can watch them anytime you would like. So go ahead and do so. Hi, Jenny B. We're just waiting on our next donation to come through. Hi, Carly girl. Welcome in, everyone. I see that question. You were probably filtered before, though, because I get filtered a lot, honestly. I see, hi, can you see my question, love? But it is a $15 donation there, Hamani. So if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit that $15 donation. Carly says, I would. I'm not sure. I don't remember what I said to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember what I said to you. My brain has moved on already somehow. ADHD, that's how. That is how it moved on. Because ADHD is just like, on the next thing. Very, very much like a dog's brain, it feels like, where I'm just like in the moment here, and then I'm in the moment here, and then I forgot about the moment here, but now I'm over here. ADHD. Gotta love her. That neurodivergence. All right, so we're just waiting on our next donation to come through. Linktree link in the profile, guys. You're going to get a 5-minute reading. You can have a choice of your reading. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So you can have a choice of anything that you would like, as long as you submit that $15 donation into the Linktree link in the profile. That's how you get your reading. All right. I hope everyone's doing great on this Tuesday. Tuesdays are actually the most productive day of the week. It's Tuesdays and Wednesdays that has been like found to be the most productive. So we're going to be productive today, even if we feel tired. We're going to be productive either way. But yeah, there is a local, what are they called, radio hosts in my area here that went from one radio station that actually is no longer around, RIP 89X, and they moved to one of the legendary stations that's been around for a long time, which is the Riff 101.1. And back when they were on 89X, though, they would do these fun facts, and that's how I found that out back when I was like in middle school, that Tuesday is like the most productive day of the week. All right. But we are waiting on our next donation. But if you want to check out the latest video that I did a tea and tarot video. So if you're interested in tea and tarot, where I give you a sassy lesson on the cards, go ahead and check out that latest video. I actually posted one for the first time in like at least, if not longer than 2 weeks. It's been a minute. Hi, Pumpkin Pie LLC. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. I'm glad to see ya. She said, hi, love. I'm glad to see ya. But we do have openings right now. So if you are interested in a reading, first come, first serve. So we're waiting on the next donation to come through. Check it out. It's a 5-minute reading that you're going to receive for your $15 donation. And you get to choose what type of reading you want. We do general readings, which is a topic reading. Are you wanting to know more about your relationship, love, finances, health, career, or are you just looking to see what spirit has to say to you? That's called a general reading. I do mediumship readings where I connect with your past loved ones in the spiritual realm. I do a direct connection, so I will ask you what the relationship to that person is, and then I'll contact them and get you a message. I do evidential mediumship, so you're going to know this is your loved one. Also, I do human design readings, which is my favorite modality to do. It's all about you. Plain and simple, all about you. What type of energy do you have? How do you work with your specific type of energy? How do you trust yourself when making decisions? What's the best course of action to trust yourself with decision making? It was amazing when I first found it. Oh my gosh. It's been 4 years since I found human design. That's so crazy to me. It's been 4 years since I first found human design. And then after I found human design, literally 30 days after I found it, I quit my 9-to-5 because I realized, like, one, I didn't really like my job anyways. It was like basically essentially property management where I could have potentially had to evict people. I'm not the evicting type, never have been, never could be. But yeah, so I was already thinking about leaving my job, and then I found human design and realized, like, oh shit, I'm uber exhausted because I'm somebody who lives in rest and has active cycles, but I am constantly running, like constantly going. 9-to-5 lifestyle is not meant for my type of energy. So I quit my job, and I've actually gained a lot more success since I quit my job. Ew, why are you showing me that? Ew, my computer just randomly showed me my ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance, honestly, but no, thank you. I don't want to look at somebody who's financially abused me for 6 years. Thank you. All right, Carly, I just got your donation in. Thank you, Carly. Let me know when you're back in the room. The diamond design process is the basis of human-centered design. So are you talking about the center of self? That's the diamond in the chart. But human design is based off of 5 different modalities. So it's really based off of quantum physics, the Kabbalah tree of life, the Hindu chakra system, the Chinese I Ching, and astrology. NAR design process of visual connection design. I don't know what NAR design process is. I don't know what that means. I hoped I was a projector because only working 4 hours sounds great, but I'm a Manny Jen. Makes more sense for me, right? Because you have enough energy to do anything you like as long as you're inspired by it. You have to be inspired by it. So you can start something and initiate because you're both the manifester and the generator energy. So you can initiate and follow all the way through where just manifestors can only initiate. Hey, I'm back between general or family, the kids and I. So we're going to do your reading right now here, Carly. We're going to get 6 minutes on your timer. But yeah, manifesting generators, they are somebody that can initiate anything they'd like. They also speak things into existence. So all you need to really say is, I'm successful at whatever it is. And say it like you mean it. Say it like it's already happened. Like, yes, I have success. It is right here in my back pocket. I have it. And you're going to manifest that because you are a manifesting generator. So you have a throat chakra that's defined and you're directly attached to a motor center, which is your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, or your root center. Those are the energy centers in the body. And it can be directly connected there, or it can be indirectly connected there. If you have a direct connection to your sacral, which is defined as well because you're a generator, then you are extra powerful with those manifestations because 3420 is the channel that connects the throat to the sacral. It's the only manifesting channel there is. And it's literally gate 34 is power, gate 20 is metamorphosis. So you are going to have very transformative power when you use your voice. But use your voice, my girl. Use your voice. All right. So we have Carly, but Crystal, it's a $15 donation. Check out the Linktree link in the profile to get on the list. Be right after Carly. So Carly, let's go ahead and see. We're going to do a general reading here for you. And I'm sure if family matters are what's supposed to come out, it will. So let's check out general, unless you change your mind and say, no, I just want family. Just let me know, okay? Let's check it out. Your timestamp is 33 minutes. She said, right, okay. And we do have 6 minutes on your timer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. All right, Spirit, let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit. This is for our friend Carly. Carly. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? I feel like I need rest, and I am tired. So just full disclosure, if that doesn't resonate, it could just be literally my body because I'm so tired for no reason. I slept perfectly fine. But I just feel tired. I feel like I need to take a moment to myself. Like I need to kind of like get my bearings about me. Let me see what the cards have to say about it. All right. We do have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the role model. He's a leader of the Catholic Church. Traditionally, he is the Pope. He is wisdom. He's imparting wisdom, but he's keeping himself grounded. Okay. You can see his feet are grounded. Literally no socks, no shoes, dirt right there, perfectly what I think you should do as well. So next time you're able to take your socks and shoes off, go in the grass, go in the dirt, whatever you want to do, and just stand there for a minute. Just breathe in and out of the body and pay attention to the rise and fall of your lungs. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's agreeing. So just know, like, keep yourself grounded, but you are, instead of It just feels like matriarchal energy, even though this is more patriarchal energy. But it does feel like more matriarchal to me. So you could be really becoming the matriarch in your family. Oh yeah, we have this card too, but I'm going to pull this one. Girl, yeah, you're still healing from stuff. It could be family matters because we have a lot of cups. I love to do that. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so happy. So keep grounding, okay? They're just confirming that you do it and they like it because they made me as well. But we have judgment. Judgment is fate, right? Judgment is a calling card. It is your leveling up. It is Archangel Gabriel saying, hey, it's your turn to come to the pearly gates. And he's the one that judges who gets in and who does not get in, right? So when he's saying, hey, you got to level up. This could be a spiritual awakening. This could be the next level of your life. This could be whatever is fated for you to do. Okay. This could be about family stuff, even with your children's father as well. The Four of Cups is the over it card on TikTok. On YT, you'll be able to read it. On the talk, you just can't read it. Her shirt right here, though, says over it. She's being offered more of the same. She doesn't want it. She's actually healing from this whole situation because something happened out of the blue, unexpectedly landed behind you, but put you in full alignment, put you exactly where you needed to be. But there is a lot of healing energy that also needs to happen. So I do feel like if you are feeling like you need rest, yeah, it's like he wants me to be jealous. Yeah, it's weird. Like jealousy is super unhealthy. And if somebody's wanting somebody else to be jealous, that comes from a place of insecurity. Why are you so insecure, bro? What's your problem with that? Get secure, motherfucker. But either way, this is about alignment. And if you are feeling tired, if it's you and me and not just me, know that you're going to take some rest to heal from all this. Adrialine. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you for the follow. The Page of Wands is right here. So this is a newbie transformation. You're starting this new transformation. Again, it could also be on top of everything else, I know, but it could be a spiritual awakening. Okay. Thank you, Ava, for the follow. So just really pay attention to your transformation. You're starting a transformation. This is a transformation that is not new to you. This is something that you've probably been thinking about for a long time or really been wanting to do for a long time, really chasing your passions, your desires, your motivations. It almost gives me clarity. Oh, that's so nice. So yes, absolutely. Like, go forth with this new transformation because it's going to be something that is going to be very fulfilling for you. The Knight of Cups is something that came out of the deck. Brittany, thank you so much for your question. It is a $15 donation. And also thank you for the follow, Brittany. Go ahead and go to the Linktree link. You're going to be next if you send in your $15 donation right now for a 5-minute reading of your choice. But we'll do a love reading with you and Matt with your donation. Unless you want to change your mind, then you can change your mind. But either way, the Knight of Cups is here saying that this is going to be fulfilling. This transformation, this new transformation is going to be fulfilling for you. Your cup is going to be full, and it's always going to be full because you have this flow here. You have this river here. So just know that you will have consistent access to filling your cup. Just go with the flow. Hi, Jocelyn. Thank you for the likes. And Carly, thank you for the like as well. Because the last card in your deck is the Happily Ever After card. Your family, thank you for the heart me, Jocelyn. Your friends, your family, like you're going to have a happily ever after. This is the only rainbow in tarot. There is no other rainbow in tarot. This is the Happily Ever After card. Cups is your emotions, your intuition, your creative endeavors, or just your creativity in general. The tens are endings. They are cultivations or completion. I shared your TikTok about the Page of Cups. It meant a lot to me. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much, Carly, for sharing. I really appreciate it because almost nobody does. So that really does help me. So thank you so much. But this is going to work out for you. I do think everything that you're doing is meant for you, especially because we have fate here. So I do think this is how you level up. This is how you embrace yourself. This is how you accept, like, this is what I have to do. It's almost like putting on our big girl pants and going, I have to do it now. I have to do this thing because I'm meant to do it. I'm meant to level up. So Carly, I hope that made sense. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Beauty through the pain. And there's beauty in everything, which is Alyssa Cara. Is that her name? I like that song. I don't know what else she's saying other than that song and Here. I think it's called Here. Where it's like a song about being at a party when you're a loner. Okay, love it. But I hope that helps. I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for being here. Again, thank you for subscribing. And I appreciate you sending in your donation, Carly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. So guys, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. We don't have anyone in line at this time. So go ahead and get that donation and you are going to get the next reading. I love you so much. Thank you for being amazing and a great friend. Oh, anytime, Carly. Thank you so much. I love you and I really appreciate you so much. And you are an amazing friend as well. So thank you for always being here. Thank you for your support. And I got you whenever. You know it. You know it. I got you whenever. So I do hope that that helps though. Thank you for liking the live, you guys. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Carly. I appreciate you guys liking the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. So I feel like I want to restart the live. So I think I am going to restart the live, see where we go, because it's been like, I don't know how much I've been going into the actual algorithm. So follow me if you haven't followed me already and join me on the next one, please. I'll be right back. I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom while I have this off and restart it. So BRB. All righty. I am back. My shirt was tucked under my pants. All right. Let's check it out. Let's go for it again on TikTok. We are going to go back live. I just got to press some buttons first. All right. Let's do it. Back live we are. All righty. Hello. My name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And right now I am offering my services on the internet. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. If you're interested in a reading, we are doing readings at this time. I offer 5-minute readings. If you're interested in a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, a human design reading. Adrialine, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Again, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you are interested in getting a reading and receiving some clarity or insight or having connection with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm, or to learn more about you through the lens of human design, I'm your girl. I'm here. I got you. Thanks, Spirit. And for anyone who's new here, Spirit does make me burp. It's just what they do. They make me release in that way. So bear with me if you don't like burping. It is as it is. It's just a human trait, just a release. All right. Hi. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Carla. Welcome back in, darling. Well, I hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday. It's the most productive day of the week. So if you are interested in doing readings here today, go ahead and submit your $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. There is no wait at this time either. So if you are looking to get clarity or insight or connection with somebody who's passed away or know yourself through the lens of human design, that is how you do it. Do it, to it, do it, to it. Also, I have a new video up as well. So if you want to view that video and share that video, like that video, save the video, please feel free to do so. It's another tea and tarot. I'm starting up tea and tarot again. So hopefully it does well and goes out to the algorithm, because that's what I'm trying to also do here is get out of the algorithm, because it does not look like I'm really headed that way for some reason. I'm not sure why. I feel like I want to mess with my hair. Hi, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're doing psychic readings here today. Psychic readings if you're interested. Hello, hello. We also have them recording on YT just in case anyone wants to re-watch their reading. Hi, Megan. Hello, darling. Welcome in. I'm glad to have you. Thank you for liking the live, Megan. Hell yeah, guys. Hecky yeah. All right. So I'm just trying to get my hair somewhat tamed. I mean, women with long hair, anyone who's gone to bed with hair wet that has like not a buzz cut can recognize when you get the lumps in your head from sleeping on your pillow with wet hair. That's what I got right now. Shall do. So I'm trying to like minimize it by doing half up, half down. Maybe that will help. Oh. Ouch. All right. Hey, guys. I'm just waiting on the next donation to come through. If you're interested in a reading, I'm here doing readings. Hi, Adri. I got you. Thank you so much. Adri, thank you so much for sending in your donation. What type of reading are we doing for you? Hello, Cal. Cal is my gal. All right, Adri, what type of reading are we doing? Hello. Do you have Sale in your picture, or is that Zen? I think that's Sale. Oh, that's definitely Sale. Sale's also my gal. I'm thinking maybe just general. That's who I thought it was. That's who I thought it was, Kale. That Sale gal. All right, Adri. Do you want me to call you Adri? Is that okay? Or would you like me to call you Adrienne? Wow, I think I said that wrong anyways. Sorry about that. But let me know what you would be preferred to be called. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, Adri is fine, and it's Elaine. Okay, Adri, Elaine, yeah. Hi, Jacoby. Welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and do Adri. Spirit, not Spirit. Adri, your timestamp's going to be 49 minutes. I'm going to take just a moment here and do some cleansing breaths. As soon as I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and call you in, call in general, and see what I feel, see, or hear, and then also pull the cards as well for you. Anyone else who wants to be next, it's a $15 donation. And if you guys want to like the live, that would be really helpful and beneficial. Thank you so much for doing so. All right. This is for Adri. Spirit, what does Adri need to know? Thank you, Lisa, for liking the live. Spirit, what does Adri need to know? Spirit, what does Adri need to know? What's going on for our friend Adri? One more shuffle because it feels right. But I have like this feeling in my solar plexus. It feels very excitable. It feels very much like, could just be a little bit of nerves because we're doing a reading here live today. So if you're currently feeling a little nervous, I might be feeling it, but it just feels like I want to smile though. Like I feel happy. I feel excitable is what it really is. You might be somebody who's like a bubbly personality, who just tries to look at the brighter side if possible. Not saying that you don't look at the negative because you have to be balanced in this life in order to achieve basically anything. But let's see what the cards have to say. All right. Excuse me. Sorry about that. We do have the Emperor. The Emperor is the father of tarot. He is Aries traditionally. Aries is the first house of self. They're the natural rulers of the self. So feel free to be selfish. Also, this is somebody who could have some superiority over you. So this could be a CEO. This could be your manager, your higher ups of any sort. So anyone that has authority over you, which no one really should, period. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. So I do think this has to do with work, to be honest with you, with how I'm feeling. Because we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a skill set. So you could be skillful in many different ways. You could have artistic skills. You could have building skills, computer skills. But this to me makes me feel like this has to do with work. When I look at this, I'm like, this has to do with like the skills you do at work, whether you own your own business or you work for the man or you work for a mom and pop. It doesn't really matter. But it does feel like this is not really serving. It feels, I just started a new career. Nice. Just be careful because whatever you walked away from, because there was something you walked away from, maybe you were thinking about this back in March. But I think it's before you started your new career, though, to be honest. But just be careful about feeling exhausted, getting over it. Her shirt literally says the words over it. I'm going to show YouTube because YT can see it better than TikTok can, but that's what it says there. She's being offered more of the same, but she doesn't want more of the same. She's actually going to walk away from it. Soul Star, it's a $15 donation. I'd be happy to do your marriage reading, but it's a $15 donation. Send in your donation now and you'll get next in line. But this is a card of saying like, I'm walking away. The eclipses is why I'm saying it's probably in March that you probably started to think about this business or really start to really get this business underway, or maybe walked away from your career field that you were in previously. But just really pay attention to what is going on because there is success here. Okay, the Three of Wands is the card of success, period. This is something that is going to come in. It's not quite here yet. And alongside of success is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the most successful queen. This is a queen that is luxurious, has money, honey. She is the richest queen. She has all this abundance. She has a rabbit buddy because rabbits are by nature abundant. We've all heard like fucking like rabbits because they're abundant. They keep popping out little babies. So just know like success is here because you may have walked away from a skill set. But if you're utilizing your skill set, because we got 2 threes here. Threes are creation, creativity, growth, and groups. It's also divine. It's a divine number. So just know, like, whatever is going on here, you are going to be successful at it, period. Period. There is no doubt in my mind about that success. But let's pull one more card here. It's not going to be easy, though. I do think things, you got 2 9s here. So there is things coming to fruition, but you're in your head about it. But really, you're getting in alignment. You need to heal from this feeling of like, I can't get a grip. I'm nervous. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I don't know if it's meant for me. I want you to stop thinking about the negatives and start thinking about how you feel. Are you in alignment? Or do you need to heal this brain from going like miles, minutes, 100 miles a minute? There we go. Those are words. So don't worry, but 9s are the start of the endings, right? We're starting to end something, but success is here. So I do know that abundance is here and success is here. You deserve it. I want you to know that you deserve it. And this is putting you where you need to be in complete alignment. You can see all the wands in the back here are completely in alignment. But she's just needing to heal. Her head is bandaged and her head is bandaged. So there is some healing energy to do. But don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Megan, I got you. Thank you so much. It's not worth overthinking. Okay. So if it doesn't feel like it's working out, you're going to know by September because that's the next set of eclipses. Okay. So you'll know by then. Alrighty. So Adri, I hope that made sense. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for your donation. I hope it gave you clarity. Just don't get in your head too much. Tell yourself that you deserve this, especially if this is something you want. But if you are thinking like, this isn't for me, I think you're going to have that answer by September to know if that's for you or not. And you may walk away from this new career, but it just feels like success is here. So just don't overthink it. Hi, Sylvia. Dine Shawalker. Hopefully I'm saying that. Denisha. It's probably Denisha. Yep. Denisha. Thank you so much for your question. $15 donation gets you a 5-minute reading. And sorry for terribly saying your name the first time. That was my bad. I don't know how to read. Dyslexia. I do know how to read. I'm just joking, but I did read your name wrong. Fabian, thank you for the follow. We have Megan now. Megan, thank you so much for being here. We got your 6-minute timer going on. What type of reading are we doing for you, my love? And then after Megan, guys, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link is in the profile. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Is my investigation going to go good? Ooh, what a question. Your timestamp is going to be 56 minutes, my friend. 56 minutes. All right. This is for Megan. Megan. Thank you, Sylvia, for liking the live. Spirit, what does Megan need to know about their investigation? About the outcome of their investigation? Spirit, what does Megan need to know about the outcome of their investigation? Spirit, what does Megan need to know about the outcome of their investigation? What's going on here? I feel like with this investigation, whatever's going on, it feels like it's been going on for a moment. It feels tubular, if that makes any sense. Hi, Rashana. But it just feels like you've been going down basically this tunnel for a while. But I do see there's a light at the end of this tunnel here, even though it was darkness all before. But I do feel like you're nearing the end of this investigation. Maybe you're just starting and this isn't how it's going to go. I'm not sure, but this is how I'm seeing it. So I just got to tell you what I'm seeing, feeling, and hearing. But I do see the light at the end of the tunnel here with this investigation. On the other side of this tunnel, it's luscious greenery everywhere. There's trees, there's grass, there's daisies and sunflowers and bunnies and butterflies. And it just feels like I made it out the other side and I made it to the promised land, essentially. Let's see what the cards have to say here, but that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye here whenever I think about the investigation. All right, let's check it out. All right, we have the Tower, though, at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, sudden change and sudden upheaval is probably why we started this. Rebecca, thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree links in the profile. But this sudden change, sudden upheaval that caused a lot of havoc, caused a lot of issues. Like these people actually are jumping out of the tower to their unalivement. But what's really wonderful about this card that's really intimidating is that it's always going to allow you the opportunity to rebuild your foundation how you want it to be. So just know it is going to do that. This is going to be a little stressful here because we have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. The Nine of Swords is feeling overwhelmed. I can't sleep at night. I can't stop thinking about this situation. It is coming to the end. Things are starting to come to fruition. Things are going to start becoming more attainable, but it's leading up to completion. Okay, already doing that, right? You might even get tired about this from time to time where you're like, I kind of want to stop this. Like, I want to be done with this. I don't want to keep going. I'm just so exhausted by this whole situation. Like, literally, her shirt says over it. I showed YouTube first. Now I'm going to show TikTok, but it doesn't show. But there is a lot of like nightmare situations here with that. Now, we have the Page of Wands. This, whoever you're doing an investigation on, whatever's going on here, this is probably not the first time. She says, yes, exclamation points. This is probably not the first time that you've been dealing with this person. Maybe not this, maybe it's this different person, but same type of situation. But it's not your first rodeo. It definitely doesn't feel like this is new to you. This just finally feels like the final straw. And now I'm going to do what I need to do. But the Page of Wands is a newbie. All pages are wands of transformation, passion, desire, motivation, psychic abilities. Intuition is part of that. And we do have the Knight of Wands. So even though at times you're going to feel really exhausted, you're going to feel like I'm over it, I don't want to keep going, but you're still like rearing to go. It's just kind of taking it day by day, not really thinking about the whole picture, but just kind of taking it every day that is something new or something comes in. We're going to take it one day at a time, 2 on your timer. Good things are coming in. Remember, I did see the promised land at the end of this tunnel, but it does feel like a long tunnel. It feels like a long tunnel. So I don't want you to get stuck in the darkness. Especially because we have the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups is the card of celebration, getting with your girlfriends, something to celebrate, something to do, or cheersing here. This could be your girlfriends, your sisters, anyone that you feel really close-knit to, that you feel like you can trust a lot, that type of thing. So I do feel like this is going to be really, really beneficial for you. We're going to pull more cards. Don't let your mindset stop you, okay? This could have to do with a former partner. Hi, Deborah. I don't know why I called you Deborah. I don't think your name's Deborah. I apologize for that. But hello, DBR. But either way, the Chariot is here. The Chariot is Cancer traditionally. Traditionally, Cancer is the ruler of the fourth house of family and home. So this could have to do with something that you could have. Yeah, it is Deborah. Okay, good. I was right. Thank you so much. I thought, I'm not going to second guess myself. Either way, thank you so much. Sorry, I just second guess you, or guess myself, I should say. But you have everything you need. Okay, the Magician's wand is here. Yellow is success. Your mindset has to stay on the prize. Okay, because you're ready. You are ready. You're taking off here. You're taking off here, and it has to do with something that had to be a partnership of some sort. I just did a video on the Ten of Pentacles. This is a windfall. This is your financial success, your emotional. This is your financial security, your emotional security. This is going to affect generations. This could have to do with your house and home. Again, Cancer is about the house and home. This is a house literally right here. Mutable, that would be Virgo. So this is Virgo energy. Something could be happening in Virgo season, which is the middle to end of August into September. This is not a collective. No, this is specifically for Megan. She sent in a donation. But there is something here that's going to be really beneficial. You may win in this lawsuit if it turns out being a lawsuit. But I do feel like things are going to work out for you in the end. Okay, there might be a long road to it, but I think everything is going to turn out successful for you. But I do hope that helps there, Megan. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for submitting your donation. Literally, the next card I pulled was victory. So, yeah, victory's here. Victory's here. I didn't even mean to pull her, but she got pulled. So just know it's going to happen for you. All right, Megan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sending in your donation and for being a subscriber. You are very welcome, and I hope it resonated. All right, Daphne, I got you. We have a spiritual counseling, actually. Thank you so much. It looks like that's tomorrow. Yes, I will see you tomorrow for your spiritual counseling. Thank you so much, Daphne, for being here. Thank you so much for getting a reading as well. It's not really a reading, though. This is more like we sit down, we talk, I coach you through some spiritual awakening stuff. You have any questions about spirituality, that's what that is. If you have time today, I can. So once we get off of here, I get off of here around 2 p.m. Eastern time. I can see what's going on because I do have another person who did miss their appointment at 10 a.m. today. And I want to give them the opportunity because I did offer them the 3 o'clock spot already. So I want to give them the opportunity to answer that before I just book it with somebody else. But there is a possibility that 3 p.m. Eastern time today, I will have available. So if that works for you and they decide to not do it, I'll let you know. I will be messaging you through my website. So pay attention to your email. That's how I'm going to communicate with you. Okay. But I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to do it. We'll see what we can do though. Alrighty, guys. So the next person, we're waiting on the next person to get a reading. So if you guys are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. You know what to use. You guys are very internet savvy. Plus, my Linktree link literally tells you the process. If you're seeing me live, this is how you can obtain your reading through a donation. But we are waiting on the next. Waiting on the next one. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. So if you'd like to send in a $15 donation, you can. We'll get you a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading. Depends on what reading you like, but it is absolutely your choice. With our mediumship readings, I do a direct connection. I do evidential mediumship as well. So first and foremost, I'm going to ask you, who are we getting in contact with? Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, etc. If it doesn't have a traditional relationship to you, let me know their first name only, and I am going to call in that person. I do direct because whenever I do spirit led, the person that paid for the reading sometimes doesn't get their reading. Sometimes it's somebody else. So that's why I go direct. But I also do psychic readings, which is a topic reading. So if you're looking to get clarity or insight on a matter, let me know what the topic is. Is it love, relationships, finances, career, health? Are you looking just for generally seeing what spirit wants you to know? That's called general. So if you're interested in that, that's psychic readings. And then also I do human design readings. Human design readings is a chart reading. You can look up your own chart if you would like. I will never gatekeep it because it is so incredibly insightful and important to like that everyone knows their human design, like how it changed my life in the best ways possible. Like that was everything for me. So I do human design, but I'll never gatekeep human design. You can literally look up your chart on your own. There's many free platforms to do so. But if you want a professional's opinion on it, girl, I got you. I would be honored. I'd be excited. Like I fucking love it. And also we record on YT. So you're always going to have that available to you. You can always look it up, rewatch it anytime you like. You just have to remember your timestamp and the date. I date all the lives. So remember your timestamp, remember the date, and you can literally watch your reading over and over and over if you would like. But in order to get a reading, it's a $15 donation. Check out the Linktree link to send in that 15. Yanelli, hey girl, hey, what's up? Thank you, Sylvia, for liking the live. Thank you, Deborah, for liking the live. You guys are killing it. We got 5,000 likes already. I appreciate you. Nadia, thank you so much for liking the live as well. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you. Spirit appreciates you as well because Spirit makes me burp. For those of you who are unaware, who've never seen me before, hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium, and I am doing readings right now. And if you hear me burp during a reading, know that's confirmation and that Spirit is here because Spirit makes me release in that way when I do readings. But in order to get on the list, check it out. $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. Hell yeah. And then from there, you can use the first link, the third link, and the fourth link, depending on if you want to use PayPal, Venmo, or my website. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for being here. Also, check out my latest video. I'm starting up Tea and Tarot again. I know it's been, I think, over 2 weeks since I did Tea and Tarot. Ivana, thank you so much, my darling. Let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. Thank you so much for sending in that $15 donation. And guys, if you want to be next, there's nobody else after Eva. So if you want to get a reading, send in your donation now. It's first come, first serve. So Eva, what type of reading are we doing? General, she's on it. All right, let's check it out. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, remember today's date, 1 hour, 10 minutes. And that's for the YT, guys. If you want to watch it over and over again, you can watch it on YT. Second link in the link tree. So just going to take some cleansing breaths here. Deborah, thank you so much. I got you as well. Thank you, Deborah. You're going to be next. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Eva. Eva. You're welcome, Deborah. Thank you. Spirit, what does Eva need to know? Spirit, what does Eva need to know? Spirit, what does Eva need to know? All right, Eva. So I am feeling a lot of like sensation on the top of my left shoulder. I'm not sure what that's indicating. I just feel a lot of pressure here. Literally get my hair out of my way. Like literally up here is where I feel it. So it could also be where the joint is, which is right here on top. So it doesn't feel painful. It doesn't feel, oh, Daphne, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Daphne. It doesn't feel like it's awful, like unbearable pain. It just feels like, honestly, when I put pressure on myself, so I probably feel it in my shoulders as where you put your stress or your pressure. That's what it feels like more or less. So really pay attention to when you're feeling stressed, if your shoulders are lifting up or if you are able to relax at all. Daphne, I got you twice, darling. Thank you so much. I got you twice. You're going to be right after Deborah, though. I want to do one more shuffle here, then we're going to start the other problem. No problem. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Woo! I love her. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is Libra traditionally, but can also be Aquarius and Gemini or Gemini. Sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So if you're just going to come at me with your sun sign, please don't. No, it could be any of them. If you know your big three, you can come at me with that for sure. But this is a sign of transformation. This is a sign of leveling up. This is a sign of transparency, honesty, truth, communication. She's a great communicator. She's probably the best communicator in the deck. She is all about transparency. That's why her dress is transparent, except for her corset, because she has a little bit of modesty. But she is somebody who's rising up to the occasion. She's not afraid of her transformation. She's going to embrace that transformation. That's why her hand is extended. She's embracing everything that's coming, inspiration, connection with spirit through downloads. This is, again, truth and communication and taking action. Ooh, very interesting. Ooh, girl, you've been through it. You've been through it. The Ten of Swords is telling me exactly what you've been through. So the Ten of Swords is the put a fork in her, she's done card. Okay. So this is a card of saying like, yes, I am still alive and functioning. I'm on my phone. I'm just kind of like zoning out. Maybe I'm doom scrolling. Maybe I'm just trying to distract my brain. So I'm trying to get away from the doom scrolling. But this is something that is saying like, I have been poked, for lack of a better term, here on TikTok. I wish I could speak freely, but I can't. She's been poked 10 times. Like I said, put a fork in her, she's done. The thing about tens is They're endings. They are completion. Things are going to improve from here because it's always darkest right before the dawn. When we talk about the element of, or the suit of swords, we're talking about the element of air, inspiration, ideas, communication. Again, everything that we were talking about with her, truth seeking, taking action, but she's a little bit less taking action because she's getting all the toxicity out of her. But it's always darkest right before the dawn. And it looks like also here, the Eight of Cups is saying we're walking away from something. Whatever's been making you feel down and out, like not confident, making you feel like you're second guessing yourself or you're being gaslit, whatever's going on, you're going to walk away from it in September. Okay. September is the next set of eclipses. That is happening, I think, in the middle of September. I'll have to relook at the dates, like the middle to the end of September. It's a 2-week period in which we go through a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. We go through 2 of them a year. So every 6 months, we have an eclipse happening. So this eclipse is going to tell us, like, hey, there's something emotional that's happening, but I'm walking away and I'm on dry land. I'm stable again. I can get to stability when I decide to walk away from whatever's making me feel like I'm not good enough. We have 2 threes here. We have 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles is skills. Your skill set. So if you are somebody who's a creative type, you write music, you write poetry, you write short stories, you paint, you do claymation, you do animation, drawing, like whatever it is, right? There's many ways to be artistic and many ways to be skillful. Use this as your inspiration. Use this as your inspiration, and you are going to be successful with that. This is going to be relatable. Okay, Brittany, Brandy, thank you for the follow. This is going to be relatable to everyone. So just know you can use it and be successful, and you're meant to. The Judgment card is fate. It's a leveling up. It's your calling card. If you have creative skills, I want you to use them to express yourself here, get that success because you're meant to do so. This is how you're going to level up. So Eva, I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. I haven't seen any comments come through. You may have not been commenting, or they could have gotten filtered, which is a real possibility. But I do hope that makes sense. I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I'm rooting for you. You are leveling up. Okay, there's many indications of you leveling up in these cards. You just have to embrace your past, work through it through creativity, know that creativity is going to bring success in your life, and you're meant to have that. It's meant for you. So I do hope that helps, my love. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for getting your $15 donation in as well. All right, next we have is Deborah. Deborah, thank you so much. You're very welcome, Eva. Spirit, not Spirit. Oh my gosh. Deborah, what type of reading are we doing for you, my love? She wants a financial reading. All right, let's check it out for our friend Deborah. We have it's on your timer as well. Anyone who donates $15 or more is going to receive a 5-minute reading of their choice. We can do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Get your donation in now, and you're going to be after Daphne, who is next. Daphne has 2 readings or 1 10-minute reading, depending on what she wants to do. She can do 1 10-minute, 1 big reading, or she can do 2 5 minutes because she donated twice. All right, Deborah, let's check it out. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 17 minutes. All right, Spirit. This is for Deborah. Deborah. Spirit, what does Deborah need to know about finances? Spirit, what does Deborah need to know about finances? Spirit, what does Deborah need to know about finances? Deborah, I feel like you are afloat right now with your finances. I do feel nervous energy when it comes to it, but I don't want you to embrace the nervous energy. When we embrace the negative, perceived negative types of energies, we're telling universe, like, that's what we want. Like, that's what we're indulging. That's what we're thinking about constantly. So just know, like, instead of like embracing like this anxiety that comes with money, you're a money magnet and money comes to you easily. Money is abundant for you. Money is easily accessible for you. I want you to say this, like, I'm always going to be taken care of without doubt. I'm always going to be taken care of. Your manifestations take time to get charged and take time to show up in your reality. When I started the money magnet mantra for myself, it took 3 months for that to actually hit and actually be a money magnet and feel abundant and feel money coming from me at all angles. Money coming at me because I'm able. Money coming at me money coming at me from all angles. Money coming at me because I'm able. Money coming at me, making me smile. Money coming at me for a while. Money coming in and a surge and a wave. Money coming in and it's here to stay. Knowing abundance is meant for me. Knowing abundance is out there for me. That's wrong. I said it wrong. But either way, the real Angelica Tarot, thank you for the follow. But just know, like, that's going to be really good for you. Okay. So I just want you to really embrace your abundance, because literally at the bottom of the deck, we have the abundance card. It's out there for you. It's meant to be there for you. Okay. So don't embrace the negative. When you're feeling it, shake it off and start saying, I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. Because right here is saying that is true. Period. The abundance card, bottom of your deck. Let's see what's going on. Girl, I don't even need to pull more cards. I'm going to, but you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I promise you. These 2 cards that I pulled right away, it already tells me the whole story, but we're going to keep going. Oh, you've been deceived. Make sure that you are not buying into any internet scams, making sure that you're not buying into any psychic that's coming into your DMs and going, I just came across your profile and I just feel like you needed a reading from me. No reputable psychic will ever do that. If you see us live and you get a reading, perfectly fine. If you schedule through our website and you're like, okay, I want to do that, and there's not an intake form. If there is an intake form, to get your money back immediately. Tell them no, because that's somebody who's going to look into you and research you. Okay. Psychics need no information. So just in case this is psychic related, just know that. But this is deception, somebody who stole from you, cheated on you, or lied to you. But this is, you're learning from it. Okay. So yes, this happened in some way, got scammed out of some money, potentially was stolen money, potentially somebody lied to you about like a job opportunity, potentially. But you can see there's a wolf mask here and a dog mask here. I'm going to bring it closer to here on TikTok and closer here on YouTube. But this is, they're looking at the moon, right? The moon is the hermit. This is the hermit. This is her face, and it's literally right here in the moon. So you are gaining wisdom. You're gaining insight. You have to look within to gain that clarity, to gain that insight, just to know like whatever's going on. Okay. So your finances are a little bit rough, clearly here, but you're going to rise above it. You're going to rise above it. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the card of saying like leadership, role model energy, grounded energy, wisdom. Gray and tarot is wisdom. They're in between 2 gray pillars. So they're imparting wisdom actually on these 2 characters. So this is a lesson that you're going to learn and you're going to impart on others. Like, hey, don't make the same mistakes I did. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Don't trust random people on the internet. Don't trust anyone that feels wrong to trust. Okay. Like if it feels off, it feels like it doesn't seem 100% right. Like this is a card of intuition as well as deception. So trust in your intuition. If it feels wrong, it probably is. Now, these are the first 2 cards that we pulled. This is the 10 of Pentacles, financial security. All right. The 6 of Wands, victory. So you're going to get on your feet. You're going to get people to support you, to help you get back on your feet, to walk away victoriously. And you are having all of this abundance coming in, all of this windfall. This is financial abundance, security, emotional security. Your family is going to be taken care of. Like this is something that's going to end up being really good. Yes, there was some issues. Yes, I see it right here. But you are going to be better for this, stronger. Give it 3 months. This feels like 3 months to me. So what's 3 months from now? October? I'd give it to October, okay? But you're a money magnet. Money comes to you easily. All right. But I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I do think things are going to improve for you. So just keep the mantra of I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. Money loves my company. I treat money right. Money loves the way I treat her. Just like talk to her like you would a lover, right? Thank you very much. You're very welcome, Deborah. I'm rooting for you. I'm so sorry you went through that, my friend. I'm so sorry, but just be very savvy with who you're helping. And if it feels wrong, you don't need a reason to say no. No is a full sentence, period. All right. We are going to move on to Daphne. Daphne, did you want one big 10-minute reading or did you want 2 5-minute readings? And then, guys, after Daphne's reading, we don't have anyone else. It could be you. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. All right, darling, we are going to do 2 readings for you, so 2 5-minute readings. What is your topic, or what is your first reading, I should say? What would you like for your first reading? 13,000 likes. You're killing it, Sylvia. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. Guys, if you want to help Sylvia out by getting more taps going, feel free. Just a tappity tap, 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 tap with your finger. Thank you again. Truly appreciate you. I appreciate you. And anytime, my friend, I got you. All right. Just in case you get filtered, I am going to quickly message you. Just in case that's what's happening here, because there's a possibility. I get filtered a lot on this profile, on this platform. So just in case. Was I filtered? I think so. This isn't filtered, but I do think you were being filtered. So let me see. One mediumship reading. Okay, perfect. Who are we trying to get in contact with? Go ahead and give me the relationship. One on spirit guides. Okay, perfect. So we'll do mediumship first, unless you want to do spirit guides first. It doesn't matter to me. It's your time. You want to get in contact with your dad. All right. I'm assuming dad, but that also can give me like Catholic church vibes. But it feels like I like dad. So let me see what's going on here. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 26 minutes. And again, this is evidential. So whatever I get through should make sense to your dad. All right, we're getting in contact with Daphne's dad for Daphne. Spirit. Daphne's dad. So the first thing I'm feeling is like someone on the top of my head. Like this could be a move he did where he either moved your head this way or he like tried to eat your head as a kid. But I feel a lot of sensation literally right here, just like this, like a claw on the top of my head. So I don't know if that was like a signature move he did to try to like get your attention, like look there, like that type of thing. But I get a lot of energy there, to be honest with you. My head's really, really highlighted. So let me read into this a little bit. He makes me feel like he got into at least his 60s. So I think he passed away in his 60s, maybe early 70s. But it feels like 60s to me more. There's something about possible like early onset dementia. Would that make sense for them? Does this all make sense? Let me know if it makes sense by saying yes, this makes sense, or no, this does not make sense. Hopefully you won't be, okay, she says yes. Yes, big caps. But it does feel like early onset dementia with him. But I don't feel like he ever forgot you. I don't think he ever really forgot his surroundings. I do think he needed assistance and help. And you could have been a caregiver. I do feel like you were a caregiver, but I don't know if you were the main caregiver. That's the thing, is that could be why I was questioning it. You could have came over, helped out, made sure he was good. Maybe you had a certain day. I feel like he had a couple of caregivers that were there. My mom was the main. Okay. because it feels like he had a couple caregivers, but I feel like you did caregive though. I do feel like you went over there. I feel like you helped. I feel like you were like, I feel like you like had a weekly like date with him, if you will. I like your dad. I think your dad was a little bit of a hard ass when he needed to be, but I don't feel like he was a hard ass all the time by any means. I feel like when he was healthy, I feel like he wanted to be like a hard ass to other people, like people not in the family. But I do feel like he would be like maybe the disciplinarian or lay down the law or like help your mom discipline. But he gives me that vibe there. But honestly, like the realness of him is like that makes me feel like disciplinary, where this like his energy of like also giving you like candy or like slipping you $5, don't tell mom. Like he also makes me feel like you guys had like a special relationship in that way where it was very like my dad's not that bad of a guy. He's not really that hard ass. He can be, but he's very much like giving me candy under the door when he grounds me. Type of thing. He just honestly, he just makes me feel happy. He makes me feel happy. And I don't think he was like a happy-go-lucky guy. He makes me feel a little bit more hard than that. But like I feel abundant. I feel happy. I feel resourceful as well comes through. So he might have been really resourceful. He probably was like a MacGyver type, like I can do this with this, this, and this. And you're like, how did you do that? I wouldn't be surprised if he served in the military with him, honestly, because that makes me feel like where the hardness is really from, more military. Like, let me know if that makes sense. Hi, Malik. He was a nurse. Okay. Was he in the military though? Hi, Guap. How are you, bud? Sorry, my cat Guapo came in, little buddy. You want to say hi to everybody? We can. So no, not in the military. Interesting. All right, so that's okay. We just got that one wrong or interpreted that one wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Ready? Oh, the Guap. He's a big old guy. This is Guapo. This is our big old guy. So the softness definitely, like he had good bedside manner. I feel like he feels like tattoos to me though. He feels like he had tats. I feel like he loved his job. When I think about nursing for him, he makes me feel like he loved his job. That he was successful at it. Like it was hard, but it just feels like he was meant to be a nurse. He had many jobs. I just feel like nursing, when I think about it, I just feel very successful with it. We only have a few seconds left, so do we want to give any messages? Oh, wow. Sorry, bud. Are you okay? I'm sorry, buddy. Let me get a message here for you. I know our time went out, but it's just a smidge distracting. Let's go ahead and see. So he's showing me that your grandparents, like maybe on his side, definitely on his side, is passed. He wants to know that he's so grateful for you, grateful for his whole family. He makes me feel like he was very like family oriented with this. So he's grateful for everyone who took time out of their day to come and take care of him and make sure he was good. I really don't think he forgot anybody. I don't feel like it progressed that much where he forgot people. He probably just didn't remember like how old you were and things like that. He makes me feel like he's with them and he's happy that he's with his parents. He makes me feel like he's with a couple of other people. I think there's several people that passed before him in his family or friends, and he's happy here. He's happy with them, and he's very out of pain. He's not worried about anything. He just wants you to know that he's doing good. He's doing good up there. 2 p.m. Eastern time is the time that I'm planning on getting off, Carla. But just know, like, there's so much love here. There's so much, like, happiness as well. Like, he's doing great. He's doing great up there. Okay. His soul is reunited with all the souls that he's missed when he was here. So, Daphne, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. Thank you so much for submitting that donation. I hope it made sense. I'm sorry about the military. I don't know why that came in, but I got to give you what I give you, whether it's correct or not. whatever I get, I got to give you. Can you tell me about the spirit guides? Absolutely, we can. So let's check it out. Hi, Trish. I love doing spirit guides. They always come in the same way. It's very like zapped in. I feel like people tend to have 3 to 4 spirit guides, and you're no different. I feel 2 particularly behind me, and I feel 2 more in front of me, but the 2 behind me are way more highlighted to me. I've never seen an alligator before, or crocodile. No, it's an alligator. Alligators are smaller. Yes, can you? Yes. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. I apologize. I thought that was a new comic, but it didn't. But there's an alligator here. This alligator, like, literally to me, doesn't feel super vicious. I know they can be very vicious, but he doesn't feel very vicious to me. But he does have his mouth open, like he's ready to strike when he needs to, but he's just sitting there with his mouth open. So he's not like actively searching for anything. He's not actively taking anything. It's like almost like waiting for the opportunity. Like that's what he feels like. He feels like he's opportunistic and he just waits for the right opportunity. He doesn't shut his mouth unless the right opportunity is here. So he's just waiting. So I feel like this is somebody who is going to give you patience, but also give you the ability to snap when need to. This also feels like very much like self-respect, but also not afraid to stand up for yourself, not afraid to bite when necessary. I really like this alligator. I've never had alligator come in before. But when I think about him, he just makes me feel like he's rough and tumbled, but also like to me, like has like a soft spot. Like alligators can be scary, yeah, but people wrangle them all the time. Doesn't mean it's not dangerous. It's fucking dangerous, right? So you have a little bit of a limit until you become dangerous, right? Metaphorically, of course. But people can handle crocodiles or alligators. Sorry, I was thinking about the crocodile hunter. What's their name? Let's see. What is your name? I love when they have like Americanized names, but I heard Devin. His name is Devin the alligator. But he's just very much like waiting for the right opportunities. He's somebody who's going to be patient for those right opportunities. Let's move on here. This person is a human. Person is male. Feels ancient. Like you have an ancient guide, like ancient. It really kind of feels more like ancient Greece to me. A Grecian here. This is somebody who's very into the stars, very into astrology, very much like calculating every time a planet moves and what it means. Hi, Brandy. And I just feel like this is like ancient knowledge that this person has when it comes to astrology. So I don't know if astrology is something that you're interested into or you want to dabble in or you do dabble in, but this guide makes me feel like looking at the stars and learning from past patterns, because that's really what astrology is. It's thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there. The past patterns indicate why the planets mean what they mean. And that's how they developed this ancient system. But he feels very tied in with astrology, with the stars. What is your name? Heard Alabaster for him. Alabaster. But he does feel very much connected, like very deeply connected to the universe, which is why we're seeing astrology, to the earth. And it's not just like our universe. He feels very connected with universes, plural, different universes, different timelines. He just feels very spiritual, very magical. He feels like this is where your source of magic really comes from. It comes from your ancestors as well. Don't ever deny your ancestry. Ancestors are everything, at least with my practice. They literally are the only people I work with as my ancestors. I do work with deities from time to time, but mostly I am an ancestral witch. And this person also feels very connected. I've been looking for that information. Ooh. So hopefully we can go more into it during your reading here when we do your spiritual guidance. But this is somebody I can rely on. Alabaster, someone I can rely on to show me the right types of astrology. Yes, I'm excited. I'm so glad. The right types of astrology, because there's actually several different forms of astrology. Two that are the most popular, which is sidereal. I called it sidereal for a long time because I learned it through reading, but it's sidereal. And Western astrology is what I typically use, tropical astrology. But there's many, many different types of astrology out there that you can utilize, many different asteroids, basically the same planets, but they're in different alignments in sidereal. I think sidereal is like literally where they are in the night sky right now, whereas tropical, they're not currently there. They are somewhere else. I don't know how to explain it, but if you look at the night sky right now and you try to find any of the planets, you're going to see like Jupiter is not in Cancer. Jupiter is probably in Leo right now in the night sky, and you'll be able to see that. But you could use either one. They're all good sources, period. But Daphne, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting 2 donations in. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to our reading. I'll keep you posted. And again, I will message you through my website. So pay attention to your email. If you don't hear from me by 3 o'clock, you can also message me on my website, but also check your spam. Make sure I didn't go in there, okay? And you're very welcome. You are very welcome, my love. All right. Okay, I'll do that. Perfect. All right, guys, we're waiting on our next donation to come through. So if you guys are interested in a reading, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you are wanting a reading, now is your time. There is no wait to get your reading in. So go ahead and submit that $15 donation through the profile. Linktree link is there, and you will be able to get your reading in right meow. No waiting necessary. You got it. You got it. Got it. Whoop. I got an itch. Sorry about that, guys. I'm really sad Guapo left. Guapo! Guapito! Hi! I wanted to say thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a second. I'm sorry if I gave you uncomfortableness, but I was really happy you came and seen me, my boy. Yeah. I love you so much, Guapito. Yeah, I love you. Slow blinks for Guapo. Slow blinks. Okay, bye. He is just looking at me and not doing anything. Cats, man. I love them. We got 4 of them. And they are very much worshipped at our house because that's what you're supposed to do with cats. You worship them. They are little gods and goddesses because they demand respect. Absolutely. And they've been worshipped forever. So yes, worship your cats because they demand it and they love it. And they're little gods and goddesses worthy of devotion. Alrighty. Hello, Amanda. Welcome in, my friend. I'm glad to see you. We have opening right now, so if you are interested in a reading, we do have availability. If you want a 5-minute reading, because it does look like your subscription did run out, unfortunately. If you want to re-up it, you can. If you don't, that's okay too. No big deal. But if you want to get a reading, it will be a 5-minute reading here today, but there is no wait for you. So if you're interested, there you go. And anyone else who's interested, it's in the Linktree link in my profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you can get on there if you would like. I'm actually on my lunch break and it's almost time to go back. That's okay. That is not a problem at all. Like I said, I never want to pressure anyone into readings. Hi, Steph. I just want to let you know what's going on and the availability that I have right now. So if you can't do it, that is totally fine. No big deal at all. I'm here for the rest of my life. So you can catch me whenever you need me. Hey, Steph, I hope you're doing well as well. You're very welcome, Amanda, anytime. And I appreciate you. What's my website again? It's Human Design with Melody. You can find it in the first link in the link tree. But Human Design with Melody, because it's my favorite modality. It is the thing that I really have spent a lot of time crafting and learning. Not crafting, I didn't craft it, but I'm learning. I learned it. I learned the system. I know what the things mean. I've known it for 4 years now. I'm so happy. I didn't even realize, but in the middle of June, maybe in the middle of the end of June, I can't remember the date anymore, but that's when I found Human Design 4 years ago. It's time flies, and my life has been so different in these last 4 years. Thank you, Spirit, because these last 4 years have been transformational for me, has been eye-opening, has been really in deep connection with myself. It's been the best. So I'm really, really proud of myself. I feel very successful, and I just know this is what I'm meant for. This is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, because it just feels right. It's an alignment, and I've been told my whole life that I'm psychic. So yeah, time to hone in those skills, and I learned them, and now I got them, and now I share them. Now I use them to be of service for you guys. So if you're interested in clarity or insight, hell yeah, dude, I got you. If you're looking for a mediumship reading, I got you there as well. And also, if you are interested in human design, knowing yourself through that lens, it's a chart reading. You can look it up yourself. You don't need me to look up your chart. I'm not going to gatekeep a single thing, but you can do a Google and you can look up human design, put in your information, and learn your chart yourself if you'd like. But if you do want a professional's opinion on it, I would be honored, so honored to do your human design reading, because it is my favorite. It is the thing that changed my life in the best ways possible, where I've embraced myself. I've realized I'm not meant for the 9-to-5 lifestyle. I always knew that, though, because I always had trouble with working a traditional job. I've always had coworkers be mad at me, and if it wasn't coworkers, it was bosses. And it was never at the same time, though. So if my coworkers liked me, my boss hated me. If my boss hated me, my coworkers yeah, I said it right. If my coworkers hated me, my boss liked me. If my boss hated me, my coworkers liked me. So at least there was that. It wasn't like everything was awful all the time, but it's kind of awful all the time when I worked any type of job. But now that I do this as my career path, this is so much better. It's just so much better. I am my own boss. I am my own coworkers, and I love myself. So I have the best coworker in the whole world. Spirit. Spirit really is my coworker here. But yeah, so that is human design. It told me exactly what I needed to know. It was really validating information. It made me realize the things I was blaming my mom for was not actually my mom's fault. We are just designed the same way. My mom is also a projector. And I was I got my laziness from my mom, and I'm so mad that I got this laziness from her, and da-da-da-da-da. And then I looked into my human design. I was like, oh, I don't need to blame my mom for that. I don't need to blame my mom for that at all. It's just who I am. It's what I'm designed to do. I live and rest and have active cycles. That is who I am as a person. So it made me actually have a even better relationship with my mom, because I realized it wasn't her that did this. It was literally how I am designed to be. And most of the population won't relate with that. Most of the population has a get up and go, has the energy to do everything that they want. They wake up in the morning, they can walk the dog, take their shower, work their 9-to-5, come home, start dinner, walk the dog again, take care of the kids, do the dishes. They have all the energy to do all the things. Do they want to? Sometimes no, but if they're inspired to do it, they are going to do it. And most of the population is this way. I'm the opposite. I blame my dad for my workaholic tendencies. We're always blaming our parents for something. You did this to me. And then you realize, oh, I'm a manifesting generator. Yeah, I am a workaholic because I have the energy to do it. You're like, it's not my dad. It's just how we're designed. And I wouldn't be surprised if your dad is also a generator type, either a manifesting generator or a generator. Because that's how it works. Like, we literally can be our parents. Like, reflectors are very, very rare. They're 1% of the population. There is a podcaster out here. I don't remember her name. If I can remember it, I'll tell you. But she also had problems with her dad, and she was a reflector, and she did his chart, and she realized he's a reflector as well. So they have, more like when you have a likeness, sometimes we have the headbutting going on, and that's what was happening with them as well. Kelly said, but it's really my generation, my manifesting generator making me go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm sure he is. He never rests, lol. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's how you're designed to be. You can have rest as well. Everybody needs rest. It is not a privilege to be restful. It's a necessity to have rest in your life. Okay. So if you ever feel like you need a rest, feel free to do so. But my partner is also a manifesting generator. And he's one of those people that, like, if he knows he has a task to do and he sits down, it's eating at him at the back of his brain. Like, you got to do that task. You got to finish. You got to complete. You got to do this. You got to do that. And so he doesn't even rest when he's sitting down trying to rest. He better rest when he completes something, when something is done. It's no longer in the back of his mind. He no longer has to worry about this thing. That is when he can get his full rest. So that is when that happens. So you may be the same way too. You may have the same way too, where you need to like complete something in order to feel like you can rest. But it's not a privilege. It is a necessity. All right, guys. So if you're interested in a reading, we have availability right now. So come on and get your donation in. $15 does get you a 5-minute reading, a 5-minute reading of your choice. We do psychic readings where it's a topic matter. You tell me the topic, I give you the clarity or insight that you're looking for. If you are wanting to get in connection with somebody who's passed away, that is mediumship. I am a medium as well. And then human design is what we've been talking about. Amanda said, I need a rest after just thinking about doing it. Amanda, do you know your aura type? The type of energy you have? Are you a generator, a manifesting generator, a projector, a manifester, or a reflector? And if you don't know it and you want to know it, you can always look it up on Google for free, or you can get a reading from me where I explain to you your chart, I explain what your energy is, how you work efficiently with your energy, and how to trust yourself in making decisions. Have we read you before? Because I do have 2 Amandas here. I overanalyze everything. That would be probably an open heart. Carla, thank you so much. I got 2 of your donations here, Carla. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, Lopez. So I don't have your last name here. The birth date I have for one of them is April 23rd, 1980. Would that make sense for you? Okay, perfect. That was you. Okay. Okay, so you're a manifesting generator. So when you're a manifesting generator and you feel like you need a lot of rest, it's probably because you're burnt out. Burnout is a real medical condition, and you may need time to recharge your batteries. Make sure you're not sleeping with anyone. When you're sleeping with somebody, unintentionally, you're either absorbing energy from your center of self, which is completely open, so you're a big mirror ball, or you are giving energy away to somebody else who's absorbing it. So like if you were to look at your chart here, you only have one open space here, where if we look at my chart, I would be literally taking your energy from you while I'm sleeping, because you have such a jam-packed and almost completely defined chart. You have consistent energy access here, but I don't, right? I have all this openness here. Everywhere you have white in your chart, you're taking in other people's energy and you are amplifying it and you're reflecting it back out. So if you and I were to go to bed together, sleep in the same room, sleep in the same bed, I would be taking your energy. So you would wake up exhausted. So if you have a partner that you're sleeping with, I would highly recommend checking into their human design. And seeing if they do have a lot of openness in their chart. And if they do, sleep in different rooms at least 4 days out of the week. All right, Carla, we got you, darling. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I'm just doing a refresh here. You want to do a general and you want to do a mediumship. So I take. So you don't take. I would take because I have a lot of openness. You have a lot of definition. You have a lot that you are giving away. A lot of energy you may be giving away to anyone you sleep with. So they're draining your energy essentially. Like I would drain your energy from you. Oh, okay, good. You got it. Savannah, it's a $15 donation, but if you're looking to know if you're pregnant right now, take a pregnancy test, my love. That is the surefire way to know if you are pregnant or not. So just go ahead and take a test. Yes, absolutely. Let me know when you're ready, Carla. Whenever you're ready. You're very welcome, Amanda. Also, I do want to talk about your open, while we have time here, I want to talk about your open center of self. Your center of self is where you are, it's like your personality. It's where your soul resides. And when you have it undefined or not colored in, doesn't mean you don't have a soul or anything like that. You absolutely have a soul, without doubt. But this is just where you're taking in energy from other people. So you're taking on other people's like personality. I don't know if you can see that really well, but you're taking on other people's personalities. You're probably sampling these energies and making sure like, is this who I am? Am I my personality like that? When I'm by myself, it doesn't feel right, but I'm taking it in that moment. So in that moment, when I'm with somebody who has a defined center of self, I feel very in contact with them. I feel kindred to them. I feel like I've known them forever, but it's only when I'm with them in person. Anytime I'm with myself or somebody else that does not have this defined or colored in on your chart, you're going to feel more like you. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything with the comments there. But that's really what this is. So this is the only thing in your chart that's completely open. It has no activations whatsoever. So this is where you take in, you amplify it, you throw it back at other people. So you're reflecting other people's personalities back at them. So you could actually get along with a lot of people because you are a mirror ball. But just remember, a friend to all is a friend to none. All right. So you don't have to be friends with everybody. You might not like the energy you're sampling with their personality and be like, there's a vibe here that I fucking hate. I don't like it. So follow that. If you have a vibe there that doesn't feel right, you're literally reading in somebody's personality. So just know that you are going to know almost immediately if their vibe is off or not. So trust in the vibes. Trust in the vibes. But this is where your identity of self is. Hopefully that made sense. Let me know if that made sense for you. Should be validating information there. And guys, anyone else who wants a reading after Carla, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list if you are interested. And Amanda, if I don't read your question, you could potentially have been filtered. I will read every question or comment that comes through, just so you know that you did not get filtered. And I'll also respond as long as I'm not actively like doing a reading. Because if I'm actively doing a reading, it's going to be harder for me to respond to you. All right, Carla is ready. Carla, do you want to do mediumship first or you want to do the cards first? Let me know. It doesn't matter to me. It's all your preference. Thank you. We're almost at 20,000 likes. Sylvia, your finger must be tired. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate you. Guys, if you want to help Carla get us to over 20,000 likes, feel free by tapping that screen. We can do general first because I know the other one is going to be emotional. Okay, let's go for it. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 58 minutes. Just doing some cleansing breaths here. Spirit, this is for Carla. Carla. Spirit, what does Carla need to know? Spirit, what does Carla need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Carla need to know? What's going on for Carla? So the first thing I felt in my head is I do feel pressure right here. It doesn't feel like a migraine. It doesn't feel like a headache. It just feels like pressure. So if you're putting pressure on yourself, Carla, stop it. Stop it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay. Life's not that serious. Life's not that serious, but pay attention to any pressure you feel or any stress you feel, because it feels like it does come in and you may experience it through migraines or headaches or just feeling pressure in the head. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Just pay attention. And if you're feeling a lot of pressure in the brain or the head, please go to the ER. Please don't fuck with it. It's not worth it. If you are vomiting from headaches, please go to the ER. It's not worth it. Okay. Now we do have the 8 of Cups here. The 8 of Cups is a card of walking away from something. You could be walking away from something in September. That's the next set of eclipses. September is going to have some big energy. All right, it's going to have some big energy. So just know, like, whatever's going on, and I feel very strongly about September with you for whatever reason. September feels like it's a game changer. I feel like things are going to start to improve better for me. Things are starting to flow easier for me. Like, that's just how it feels. So there's something you're going to remove yourself from that's probably been blocking you without knowing that you've been blocked from it. Yeah. Yep. Before I even pulled the cards, I'm going to agree with exactly what I said before. So just because we have the 9 of Swords, this is in your head, because all the swords, the suit of swords is the element of air. Air is all about the mind, its ideas, inspiration, communications, action. You can say she is not taking action. She's trying to go to sleep. She can't. She's overthinking things. She's just a mile a minute here. This is very much like this energy of, oh, Jennifer, I knew that was going to happen. It's very much the energy of, I can't sleep at night. I can't get my shit together. Stuff is tough for me. So I do want you to know, like, this is going to go away. This is what we're talking about in September, where you're going to walk away from this. Take your time. Patience. Patience is key to everything. Everything. Okay. We have the sun here. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you could have in tarot. Yes, there's some hard times. You see those mountains there? There's some hard times here. So the mountains is very much saying, like, we are going to go through it, but we're going to get past it. Things are going to improve. Things are going to get better. We have this growth here. There's a lot of personal gain, personal growth. Archangel Raphael is the healing angel. So just know this healing angel is very much on your side, going to help you improve. See, we went from water, which is emotions and the spiritual realm, to land here, strength, stability in the 3D. So there is going to be patience here that's going to really serve you well, especially because you're going to level up. This is the upper hand card. Hi, Indra. This is the upper hand card. This is you having the upper hand, you leveling up. No one can touch you. September is coming. It's going to be a big way into Sagittarius season, which is the end of November to the middle to end of December. So there's a lot happening within that time frame, that 3-month time frame, where you're going to rise up. You're going to take charge. You're going to absolutely do what is really wonderful for you and do the thing that's meant for you. Okay. Especially because you're ready for it. You're taking it on head on. You're not afraid anymore. You went from feeling really anxious to taking charge literally so fast that the gravitational pull is moving the trees here. So this is something that is very, very, very much this energy of go forward, move forward, go do the damn thing, see the sword, having spiritual guidance here through that as well. That's why the sword extends further than the physicality of the card itself. Taking charge is going to lead you to victory. Taking charge is going to lead you to victory. Leveling up, having the upper hand, taking your time, being patient, knowing that when things come in, they're going to come in very fast and you're going to be victorious. 6 of Wands is the victory card in the deck. Period. So you have victory on your side. You have support as well. You could gain a following on the internet. You could gain support from the people who do support you and love you. It could go either way with that. So if you need to share your story online, feel free. You'll probably gain some followers from it, but you are going to be victorious. We're ending with the card of victory. So I love this for you, Carla. I hope this made sense. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And thank you so much for being here. You got this. You got this. Real quick before we start your other reading, I'm hoping, actually, let me see if I can get on TikTok from here and see if I can reach out to the person who missed their reading earlier. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Fuck. Oh, she did. She responded. Okay. Are you free? Hi, Erin. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so my person, okay, she's understood. I'm meant to do something big. I think so. I think so, but don't put pressure on yourself about it. Just let it come in. Just let it come in naturally. If you're meant for it, it will always find you, period. You don't need to try. It will always come for you. All right. Now, Daphne, are you still here? Daphne, if you're still here, let me know. But we're going to go ahead and get in contact also with your dad. Yes, your dad, Carla. But Daphne, if you're here, it does not look like I have availability today because it does look like that person I was talking about earlier is going to do their 3 p.m. today. Erin, I got you. Thank you so much for your donation. We're going to do Carla's reading right now, though, and then you're going to be right after Carla. All right, Carla, we're going to go ahead and do your dad's reading. I'm going to have to contact her later. And Daphne. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. I'll have to contact Daphne after I do your reading, Erin. It's no big deal. Okay. So your reading for your dad will be at 2 hours and 7 minutes. All right, Carla, so let's go ahead and do some more cleansing breaths here. All right, this is for Carla. Carla. I think my comments are being filtered, but I said my friend did a reading for me and it said the same. We love consistency, but anything can happen. Any good psychic will tell you that the future is not written in stone, so anything could change, but it's good to see consistency. All right, so we have Carla. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Carla's dad. Carla's dad. I just feel so much like joy in my body. I feel it literally in my solar plexus and my stomach area right here. It just feels joyous. It feels fun. It feels freeing. Weirdly enough, my teratoma is being felt as well. I have a teratoma in my where are you? In my ovaries, I think it is. Either way, it's in my woman parts. But I felt that being highlighted as well. So make sure if you are somebody who is like PCOS or you have teratoma yourself, just pay attention. Like I did feel that. So, but I don't think it really has much to do with your father other than highlighting it. So just pay attention to if you have anything like that going on. I feel like your dad was tall. He makes me feel like tall and slender. At least that's who I have here. So let me know if I'm seeing your dad correctly. But he just feels like, oh my gosh, he just feels like pure love. Honestly, I think you had a really wonderful dad. You might have had a little bit of a worrywart dad. Yes. I feel like your dad was a little bit of a worrywart, but I don't think it was like super duper bad. I feel like he'd be like, just have this precaution, or just think about this, or this is what comes with that. Or like, I feel like his worries were more like that. Like he would tell you the worry, but only in a frame of like, pay attention instead of like, I'm scared and nervous for you. So she says, yes, he did. I just feel like you were precious cargo. Like I hear precious cargo. Like he can't let anything happen to his precious cargo. Your dad's awesome. Like I feel like when he was healthy, because he makes me feel like he passed away with a sickness or an illness. He makes me feel like it wasn't drawn out either. He makes me feel like it was like got this illness and then passed away. I was the only girl. Oh, that's why you're the precious cargo. But he passed away pretty quickly. It makes me feel like there wasn't a long drawn out thing. You can let me know if that makes sense or not with his passing. But it's not something that he really wants to talk about. He doesn't make me feel like he's harping on that at all. He just wants you to remember, like, this is so funny. He's bringing up in 2000, he had a spinal cord cancer. He lived for 21 more years and passed from a heart attack. Very interesting. So it must be the heart attack that he's referring to that was very quick. That's wild. I'm so proud of him for living for 21 years after getting diagnosed with spinal cancer. That's crazy. But he's showing me something here about like a science project, like he might have helped you with. He's showing me like a volcano specifically. Science projects never come in, so this would be the first time. But I feel like he was somebody who would help you with your homework, help you like get your science project underway, like would be hands-on. And I think that's really what he's showing you. It's showing me is like hands-on with your school, making sure that you got everything that you needed, you were taken care of in that way. I don't know. There's something with science here that I think he really liked science. He might have been somebody who's really intrigued by science. Maybe he knew a lot about science because of his illness there. But his heart attack to me, like it really does not feel drawn out. It feels very much like it happened and he passed. He could have had the widowmaker, quote unquote. I don't know. There's some sort of heart attack that's called the widowmaker. Are my daughter and son with him? I hear yes. I'm just trying to see here because when I think about them, they feel really young, like really young. At least that's what they're showing me here. Like, I would be surprised if your daughter was like under the age of 10, maybe around 6. And your son even feels younger than that is what they're giving me. But this could just be how they're feeling to him or showing me either way. But he's playing with them. Like, that's what it feels like. 5 days old and 7 weeks. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, your daughter just passed away. That's right. I'm so sorry, Carla. Yeah, but they feel really, really young. But just know, like, he's with them. And their soul, to me, feels more like 6. And I'm going to say 6 and 3. But he has your little girl on top of his arms here, like on his shoulders, like carrying her, and the little one's like on his leg. So like he's like, they're kind of like monster playing, you know, like he's the monster and they're like attacking him. But there's a lot of play here. There's a lot of love here. He's taking care of everybody. He's taking care of everyone. Like how he feels like he feels like he always did. Even when he was sick with the spinal cancer, he still feels like he was taking care of people. Like, I don't feel like he wanted to be doted on. Like, don't worry, I got this, I'm fine. But like, still taking care of other people, even within his own sickness. And I don't feel like that's any different now. So hopefully that made sense there. Carla, I'm so sorry for all the losses in your life. He did. He took care of my grandma. He is such a swell guy. I think your dad was really like top notch dad. And he just feels like so much joy in his life. Like even now, like right now, things went downhill after he passed. Yeah. I mean, it just fucking sucks, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. But just know that he's still with you. He's taking care of you as well. And there's a lot of love here. So I'm so sorry for everything, Carla. My heart goes out to you, my love. Alrighty. So next we have is Aaron. Aaron, thank you so much for being here. What type of reading are we doing for you? And just let me know in the comments. What time was your reading? Oh, where is she? That's all right. Oh, it's because. Sorry, I'm trying to get a hold of another person that I have a reading with tomorrow. Aaron says to see if Jace can feel me pulling away, and if so, is that going to cause him to try to come back? So I'm not going to tap into Jace's energy, but I am going to tap into your energy because I have your consent. So let me quickly do this really fast. Okay. So Aaron, your timestamp is 2 hours and 16 minutes. You're very welcome, Carla. Anytime, my love. Anytime. And guys, we have an opening after Aaron. So if you're interested in a reading, a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile is how you get online, in the list, in line. But you're very welcome, Carla. All right, let's see what's going on for Aaron. So again, 2 hours and 16 minutes is your timestamp. All right, Spirit, this is for Aaron. Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love with Jace? Or just about Jace in general. It doesn't feel like love. Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about Jace? Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about Jace? When I think about Jace, I just feel exhausted. I feel blah. I feel like I got a case of the ick that I can't get out of. I know you want to know if he feels that, and I don't think he does. I think he's oblivious. I think, to me, it's not until like you are like obviously gone is he going to be like, where did you go? Like, he feels very self-absorbed. He feels a lot about video games. Like, I get a lot of video games when I think about Jace. So I don't know if he's like a big gamer or if he does Twitch streaming or shit like that. But he just feels like he's really wrapped up into his own things. Let me know if that makes sense, Aaron, by saying, yes, that makes sense. No, that doesn't make sense. Or I don't know. But it's like, I don't want to compete for attention. Madison, I got you. Thank you so much. I don't want to compete for his attention. He isn't into video games, but he feeds off his ego for sure. Okay. Because it just feels like a distraction, like something that distracts him, that like gets him like, this is where I'm at. And I have like tunnel vision, that type of thing. I don't know why video games are coming in if it's not accurate, but got to give you what I get no matter what it is, wrong or right. I just got to give you what it is. But it could just be a distraction here because it just feels like I have to compete to get his attention. It just makes me feel like sick, honestly. I feel like sick in the stomach, like, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. So we do have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a card of... sorry, I got distracted. I apologize. Is a card of emotional well-being, making sure that you have a filled cup, that you have consistent access to that filled cup, making sure that you have everything that you need to be fulfilled. It's your responsibility and everybody's responsibility on this planet to fill their own cup. It is not your partner's responsibility. It's not your friends, your family. It is our personal responsibility to do that. And if somebody is taking from our filled cup and not replacing it, they're not reciprocating, full stop. Okay, full stop. If you're just draining me and you're not letting me free, then there's nothing I can do for you. Girl, you leaving. You are leaving. I think you have your mind made up. You're like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm out of here. And I just don't think he's going to really pay attention until you finally like block him or stop communicating or ghost him. And then he's going to be like, what happened to Erin? Oh, I got to get back to her. Because I do see you guys currently taking a break. The Four of Swords is the break card. You taking a break, taking a rest, meditation, relaxation. Hi, Lauren. Welcome in. But this is something that is necessary because she is distraught. She is distraught. Her hand is on her head. It is nice outside. She can't get out of bed. I don't think this time I'm over it. LOL. That's how I feel. And I see you leaving, like literally leaving. And your mind's made up because the sword is the mind. So that's why I'm like, yep, her mind is made up. She is leaving. And I don't think you should care about what they think. Just make sure you're keeping yourself safe. If this is like a narcissistic abuse situation, which low-key kind of feels like it to me, could be avoidance too, but I wouldn't be surprised if this man's a narc. But you're going to get out of these really rocky waters. You're in transition. It is. Oh, you poor thing. Transition into clean, crystalline water, into new land of ho, where you are able to take a leap of faith on yourself. So when we are dealing with narcissists, they are going to come back. They are going to come back. They always do. Because when they have no one else to drain, remember how we talked about somebody draining you? When they have no more energy to drain from somebody, and they're like, well, who have I drained before? Oh, perfect. Erin. Let me give Erin a call. Let me give Erin a text. Let me give Erin a DM. Like, let me bother Erin. Okay, so he will come back. You do not have to engage at all. Block him on everything if you want to, but you do not need to engage even if he finds a way to communicate with you. All right. The Fool is taking that leap of faith on yourself. Be patient with yourself. There's growth here. There's evening out emotions. There's healing energy here. And girl, when you have narcissistic abuse happening, you need the healing. Okay. There's a lot that you need to unpackage. Be very careful when you do so. If you need to get in therapy, please do so. Vet your therapist. Not every therapist is meant to be a therapist. If you don't vibe with them, they are not meant for you. But just know that you are going to be just fine because you have the upper hand. The Seven of Wands is the card of having the upper hand. You can make the decision to knock all these wands down because you are at the right angle to do so. These wands cannot get the character. You are at the right angle in order to get all of these weapons down. You have the upper hand, whether you feel like it or not, you do. And honestly, in most cases with narcissistic abuse, you do have the upper hand. They don't want you to know that. That's why they're abusing you. That's why they're gaslighting you. That's why they're making you feel the way that they make you feel, because it's strategic. They know that you actually have more power than you recognize. So just know, embrace your power there, Erin. You have more power than you think. And you're going to be okay. You have the upper hand. Just make sure you're filling your cup, and I would never engage with this person again. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So if you're interested, so hopefully this gave you clarity or insight. Thank you so much, but keep yourself safe. All right. Keep yourself safe. Do you have a wait list on readings today? So I only have Madison in line right now, so it's only about a 5-minute wait. If you want to get on the list, go ahead and send in your donation. Linktree link in the profile. Okay, thank you very much. You're very welcome, Erin. I hope it helped, all right? My heart goes out to you. You are stronger than you think. You are very strong because only strong people are who they even gravitate to. Narcissists choose strong people because it makes them look better. So they chose you because you are strong. Don't forget it. And never fuck with him again. Right, Madison, we're moving on to you, my love. Madison, what type of reading are we doing? Let me know in the comments section below. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. Can we do a psychic reading, specifically career? Absolutely. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 24 minutes. So if you ever want to watch this reading again, that is your timestamp here. Did I unplug something? I did unplug it. I knew it. Sorry, I have to plug something in here. Come in. Kitty. All right. Ow! Bopped my head. I'm fine. I survived it. All right. So, Madison, let's do some cleansing breaths. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Madison. Madison. Spirit, what does Madison need to know about career? Spirit, what does Madison need to know about career? Oh, Spirit, what does Madison need to know about career? When I think about career and I think like a 9-to-5 traditional working for the man type job, I like want to pull out my hair. Like I want to pull out my hair. I'm just like so frustrated with it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been thinking about starting your own business or starting your own thing. So let me know if that makes sense to you, if that sounds accurate, but it just feels like I could do my own thing. I could make it work. So I wouldn't be surprised if you end up figuring out your logistics, what you need to do, how you need to formulate a new type of gig or make your own business. Yes, in a way. So let's see what the cards have to say. Commitment. Stay committed, especially if you are, she says in a way. So this isn't exactly 100% what I've been saying, but it is her doing her own thing at the end of the day. Miranda, thank you so much. I got you. You're going to be after Madison. Thank you, Miranda. But this is commitment. This is you saying success is coming in springtime. So you may get success next year because we did get out of spring at the end of June here. So this could take time for it to formulate, for you to actually receive the successes that you're wanting to receive, excuse me. And this could be because you're planning it. You're doing the logistics. You're doing the things, doing all the things that you want to do. Weighing out what you need to do, balancing everything out. So there could be, I don't think it's going to not be successful up until then, but I feel like you're going to get the most success next spring. So we're looking forward to March 31st or 21st, excuse me. March 21st is going to be your time to really shine with this. But the Two of Pentacles is weighing some things out. Right? She's literally balancing 2 pentacles between the infinity symbol here. So you have consistent access here to whatever it is that you're balancing out, whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve and wanting to do and wanting to go forth and say, hey, I need partnership. I need to balance some things out. I need to understand how the business works because I don't know what I don't know until I know, but girl, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine because there's so much goodness in these cards. The Lovers is a lifestyle change. You could be doing this with a partnership. This is a card of partnership. Does not necessarily need to be romantic, but it is lifestyle changes. This is Archangel Michael. Michael is the protective angel. He is protecting you. He's protecting your partnership. He's protecting your business. So I would call on him when you need strength. I would call on him for your protection. If you want to light a candle for him, you can do so. You can do some research and see what Archangel Michael is all about, like what he likes, what treats he wants, if he wants any treats at all. So I would do some research on Archangel Michael, but there is a partnership. That's what I'm reading more or less. Usually I read it as a lifestyle change card, and this could be a lifestyle change because it could be way more concentrated on career. But you're leveling up. You're leveling up for sure. The King of Swords is the highest king in the deck. He has ideas, he has inspiration, he knows how to take action with them. He is also very smart, he's innovative, he is rebellious, he's savvy. Hi, Tiger Lily. Hi, baby girl. How are you? You got Tiger Lily in your reading. She is a cat that will fuck you up. If you press her, she is not afraid of anyone or anything or any of the other cats in the house. She will boss up on you. Okay, so be a boss because we got a boss right here. Transformation, though. You see those butterflies? Those are transformation. I want you to see that he's looking directly at you. He is not afraid of confrontation. He knows what he wants and he goes and gets it. Now, the next two cards are, c'est magnifique. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Hell yeah, dude. Because the Three of Wands is success. It's not here yet. It's in the harbor. It's not to port yet. But I do think if you stay committed and you stay on course, by springtime, you're going to really gain your karmic rewards. The Six of Pentacles is your finances, is your career, it's your material gains. The Pentacles represents the element of earth, earth-bound things. This is a gift. This is a gift. You stay committed, you're going to have success and you're going to be able to gift some things to people, or you may say like, wow, what a gift is it that I stay committed to this and now I have so much to give. Karmic rewards. All right, so stay on course. Things are not going to be easy breezy lemon squeezy all the time. You will have some time that it's going to feel a little rocky, it's going to feel a little insecure, it's going to feel a little rough, but you have success in the cards. You have it twice. Success in springtime, right? So you got this. Your career, whatever you're doing, whatever you're balancing out, I would say like I would do it. I'd get your partnership together. I would rise up to the occasion and I'd accept my success because it's in the cards for you. All right. So Madison, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for getting a reading. I really appreciate it. And Miranda, we do have you next, but I am going to take a quick pause. I'm going to run to the bathroom and go pee real quick. Bear with me for just a moment while I do so, and then we're going to get Miranda's reading underway. So Miranda, let me know what type of reading we're doing in the comments section, please. All right, Miranda, thank you so much. Please hydrate too. Are you Miranda? I just need to verify who you are. Okay, wonderful. All right, your timestamp is 2 hours and 32 minutes. So let's see what's going on here. Hi, baby girl. Come here, darling. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. This is Tiger Lily. She is my girl, my little girl. She's our sweet little pie. She is the one that does not take shit from anyone. So just know when she comes to a reading, she is a bad bitch. You're a bad bitch, okay? Don't forget it. All right, you can be free if you wanna, or you can stay on mom's lap. I love you so much. All right, this is for Miranda. Miranda. Spirit, what does Miranda need to know about the relationship decision she needs to make? Spirit, what does Miranda need to know about the relationship decision she needs to make? Spirit, what does Miranda need to know about the relationship decision she needs to make? Ooh, I have pain in my back. So I think you keep stress in your back, specifically my left side, right, like kind of under the rib cage, but kind of still on the rib cage, is pain here. So you could be experiencing stress pains there. This might feel like you tweaked it or that you slept on it wrong, but it's really, I think what it is stress. And I think you keep it there in the back. My rib is literally out right now. Oh no. Well, I feel it. I feel it there, Miranda. And I feel like, honestly, with the relationship decision, I don't know if this is like ending a relationship or not ending a relationship, but it kind of feels that way to me. Like, should I stay? Should I go? How should I proceed? Like, what do I need? Like, is it worth it? Like that type of thing. Let me know if that makes sense. But it does feel like it's like, do I stay? Do I go? Like, is it still here for me or no? Literally the Chariot here. Chariot's the get up and go card. Okay. So if this is about like ending your relationship, we have the Chariot here, which is the Cancer card. Cancer is about the house and home. So this could be somebody that you live with or somebody you're really serious about, because Cancer is very like, when their emotions are involved, it is very powerful, okay? She has the Magician's Wand here. The Magician's Wand is saying that you have everything you need. This is the Magician. You have all the suits of tarot at your disposal. You have the Wands, you have the Swords, you have the Cups, you have the Pentacles, you have this growth of abundance, consistent access to it. That is her wand right here. She's as above, so below. So she can manifest anything she wants. Manifest anything she wants. But she's not afraid to go. But the thing is, she's ready to go. She has the plume of smoke here. That's the back tire of the motorcycle revving and burning. And then we have these two sphinxes, which is what's in the way. So your mindset might be like saying, look, my body wants to go, but my mind is saying stay. My body wants to go, but my mind's saying I want to stay. I'm a firm believer of trusting your body over your mind, okay? Nice. So there is absolutely something holding you back. And I'm not sure if you're being filtered or not, but I didn't see if it made sense here about the leaving or the going. But just let me know in the comment section. You might be being filtered. That's a real possibility. But the 8 of Swords is here. The 8 of Swords is holding myself back. I'm holding myself back from a new beginning, from success. All right. And I don't want to hold myself back anymore. I don't want to do that because it feels like I have so much to give. I have so much to give, so much time. She says, it makes sense. Wonderful. So much to give, so much abundance here. And it just feels like when I think about the relationship itself, it just feels like our time is up. Like there might not have been a big blowout fight. There might not have been this or that, but just like small little things over time, just like hitting the foundation and finally cracking it. Like that's kind of how it feels. But the 4 of Wands is here as well. When I look at this, it's like I am committed. And I could be committed to an earth sign person. That's Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But this is somebody that I'm connected to that's holding me back, that I'm committed to that's holding me back. From a whole new beginning that's going to bring stability into my life. Like I could be independent for the very first time in my entire life because I get my vibes from my own self. When I left my 6-year relationship, I was engaged to this person. We were going to get married. We had a dog. We lived together for 4 years at that point. We were together 6. And I left and I became financially independent. I became independent financially for the first time in my entire life. So this could be holding you back from your success. Like, it literally gives my own vibes to me. Like, this person may or may not have been doing the same things as my ex-fiance, who was like, well, you're not going to make money at this. Nobody's going to want a reading from you. Like, this type of shit, which was actually financially abusing me. I'm way more successful without him. I started a whole new beginning and started a whole new career without him because I no longer held myself back. And I'm only bringing myself into this because you feel the same way to me. It's the only reason I'm bringing myself in. Otherwise, like, there's something here that is meant for you for success, that's meant for a new beginning, a new opportunity. Aces are all brand new beginnings, brand new opportunities. And you no longer holding yourself back is going to bring in this success. The Three of Wands is the success card. And I just don't feel like this commitment is something you want anymore. I think you might be having a hard time mentally because the swords are the mental suit again. And then again, we have the Chariot with the Sphinxes, who notoriously, and like, their lore is telepathic communication. But I do feel like this is something that is, you're holding yourself back, and it's your brain that's doing it. It's not necessarily your body. Your body probably is like, I'm done here. I don't want him to touch me. I don't want to have sex with him anymore. I don't want to hold hands. I don't even want him in my vicinity. And your brain's like, but we love him. Or whoever they are. Could be a man, could be a woman, doesn't matter. But your brain is the dumbest part about anyone. It really is. Your brain's functioning is to keep you alive. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're eating. Make sure that you're getting all the things that you need. But your body's where you make decisions from. So if your body's like, this isn't feeling good anymore, it's time to go. Time to start that new beginning that you might be holding yourself back from. So Miranda, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really, really appreciate it. And I do hope that helped. All right, I'm just doing a refresh to make sure I didn't miss anyone. All made sense. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I knew I had to talk about myself. It's like, you just feel like my vibes. I think you're going to be better, financially healthier, just healthier in general without this person. All righty. So we're waiting on our next donation now, though. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list. Right now, there is no wait. You're going to get your 5-minute reading right away. Just go ahead and go to the Linktree link again in that profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you can get on to donate that $15 and get your reading. Now, I do also stream on YT. YT is able to record it and post it. So you will always have access to your readings. That's why I give a timestamp. So when I give you your timestamp, just remember today's date, and then you can always watch that reading anytime you would like. It's going to be always available to you. I hope I'm not running over. Good. Nobody's behind me. Had to switch. I'm definitely a weird sitter. Like, people say that's a trait of a bisexual. So, but I've always been a weird sitter. I always have to move a lot when I'm sitting. I always sit cross-legged or one knee up, one knee down. Like, I can't do my feet on the floor. One, I'm 4'11". Half the time my feet don't even touch the fucking floor. And secondly, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. We have an opening right now if you're interested. If not, that's totally fine. Just want to let you know that we do have an opening right now if you're interested. And for anyone else who may be interested as well. Guys, thank you so much for getting us up to 20,000 likes. Real big shout out to Sylvia. Sylvia really killed it with the likes. She was tapping that screen so hardcore. And if she's still here, thank you, Sylvia. We really appreciate you. And if you're not here, I'm going to say it again to you later. So just know you're going to get that praise face to face. I was kind of hoping Nitha would come into my reading today. Nitha is another psychic here on the internet, and I wanted to talk to her about her about me. I might message her and be like, hey, I think I know your problem, because she keeps getting restricted. And I was in her live yesterday, and she just felt to me like so defeated. And I think it's because she has add me first in her about me, and I think that will change the game, because once I took out the link tree from my about me, when you go live, you'll see like the about me is like, hi, it's a $15 donation to get a reading, disclaimer, or whatever mine says. But yeah, so I think that's her problem. I think that's why she keeps getting restricted, because as soon as I took the link tree off, I can now freely be like, hey, check out the link tree link in my profile, Venmo, PayPal website. And I have not gotten restricted yet. So I think that was the issue at hand. Alrighty, guys. So I only got like 15 minutes left. I'm hoping to get another donation. And Jenny, thank you so much. I got you, love. Thank you, Jenny. All right, let me know when you get back in the room what type of reading we're doing. And guys, if you're interested, I have more availability. So get your donation in now. $15 get you a 5-minute reading. Linktree link is in the profile. Check it out. And then Jenny's going to get a 6-minute reading because they are a subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. I said that weird. Anytime. And thank you so much again. We have 6 minutes. We have general. Perfect. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 44 minutes. So let's go ahead and do some breathing here. Ooh. Spirit, this is for our friend Ginny. Spirit, what does Ginny need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Ginny need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Ginny need to know? What's going on here? I don't know. There's something here going on with my eyes. My eyes are being highlighted. I don't know if there's going to be tears or has been tears. But I just want you to be aware, like, don't let anyone make you feel inferior. It's not worth it. The Princess Diaries quote is coming in for whatever reason, where it's like, Princess Diaries quoted Eleanor Roosevelt about no one can make you inferior unless you let them, or something along those lines. Watch the Princess Diaries because it's the best. And then you'll see that quote, or you can look it up because it's a famous quote that Eleanor Roosevelt said. But it's just like, I want you to stand firm in your beliefs, stand firm in yourself, stand firm in who you are as a person. Don't back down, okay? I don't know why that's coming through. I just get it. So hopefully that made sense. But we have the King of Wands. This is the first time the King of Wands has come out all day today. The King of Wands is a card of getting up, going, not being afraid to handle what comes their way. Literally, their fist is balled up. They are uncrossing their legs. They're not flush with their throne. They are not afraid of the next steps. They're not afraid of the transformation, even though transformation is hard. Period. Okay, transformation is hard. But he's transformative by nature. Okay, he is fire signs. Wands are fire, and fire is by nature transformative, but it's also about passion, desire, and inspiration as well. You got the pair. Hey, so the Queen of Wands is my favorite queen. I love her so much. The Queen of Wands is all about this feeling of warmth, of this feeling of magnetizing to people. So people are like magnetized to you. You may get a lot of random people coming up to you like, I just had to talk to you. There's luck on your side, because when Salem Binks can't come into a reading, we pull the Queen of Wands, and she does, because you have luck on your side. Transformation again, passion, desire, motivation, psychic abilities, especially when you got the pair. Boom. So this is something that is a really powerful, real big energy, real fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm pretty sure the Hierophant is Taurus, though, traditionally. A Taurus is the slowest moving of all the zodiac, but they are all about the luxuries. This card is about imparting wisdom, about understanding where you fit, what is your belief structures. Are they organized religion? Is it not organized religion? Is it spirituality? Because spirituality is a doorway to many different things. But it's all about wisdom, gaining wisdom, imparting the wisdom, role model energy, leadership energy, all of that. But this is where I'm feeling like the tears and the crying and the stuff I was feeling before. It's like out in the cold and desolate, because when you are in transformation, and there's 3 cards indicating that you are transforming. Okay, 3 cards. One is the King, one is the Queen, and one we're going to show you in just a moment. It's not the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is feeling like out in the cold and desolate. So when we transform, we need to realize like some of the people we're hanging out with are not really our people. Some of the things we thought we wanted aren't really what we want. So really just know that it's going to be a little bit of growing pain. It's going to be a little bit of a tough go. But when it comes to, tough things, you are always going to be rewarded, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. But right now, we're going to talk about my favorite card in the entire deck of tarot, and it's the only time this card has come out today as well. When we talk about transformation, death is absolutely the card of transformation. Death and rebirth, letting go of what does not belong to you so that you can bring in what's meant for you, what is meant for you, and it belongs to you, okay? You have to let things fall away. The sun is the most perceived positive sign in tarot. You got the sun in the back here. The sun is in between the 2 towers. The 2 towers in traditional tarot is the moon card. Moon card is intuition. Trust your intuition. It can also be about deception and like letting go of the things that are no longer serving you through the death card, letting go of the people that are deceiving you, the situations that are deceiving you, the workplaces that are deceiving you, unknown enemies, unseen circumstances that is causing growth and evolution, and wisdom. That wisdom is all over this card because there's dark gray everywhere in this card. Black is protection, white is innocence, right? Know that this is my favorite card. There is nothing to fear when it comes to death, because death is just putting you where you need to be. It is getting things out of your life that is not meant for you anymore so that you can really embrace what is meant for you, what belongs to you. And remember how I said about when you deal with something that makes you feel out in the cold and desolate and you have to deal with all this like hard stuff, you're going to get karmic rewards. The 6 of Pentacles is the karmic reward card. 6s are harmonic. They are about family. They are about, doing stuff for you and making sure that you're on the right track with your own harmony, your internal harmony. So this is something that's going to be rewarded in the end. You embrace this transformation, even though it may be difficult and hard, you are going to get your karmic rewards. Either you're going to get your spiritual gifts in, if it's spiritual awakenings, or you're going to get a windfall of money, gift of money. You could have somebody recognize your skills and be like, hey, let me pay you for that. Let me commission you for this. Let me do that for you. Let me do that. But embrace the transformation, because the transformation is going to get you right here. And right here is harmony. Right here is good karmic gifts. So girl, you going through transformations in a big way. But I love it. And I think it's really meant for you. And I think you're meant to go through all this transition, okay? Stay grounded. Do grounding exercises here, Jenny. Make sure you are staying in the 3D as we live in the 3D and we visit the 5D. We can hang out there for a minute, but we are meant to stay here in the 3D. All right, Jenny, I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. Thank you so much. It's funny this all comes up because I've been feeling stuck, super stuck. Well, you're about to go through a transformation. It's going to get you out of that stuckness and it's going to plop you down. So just know it's meant for you. It's good for you to have this transition, and you're going to get rewards for it. Okay, you're going to get rewarded for it. So that stuckness is going to change. All righty. Thank you so much, Jenny, for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it. And guys, we do have time for more donations if you're interested. Hi, Guapito. Oh my goodness, I got some cats in here today. I love you, Guapito. But we do have room for more readings. If you're interested, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. So go ahead and get your donation in now. There is no wait for your 5-minute reading of your choice. You get to have a psychic reading or a mediumship reading or a human design reading, but it's whatever it is that you're looking to get clarity or insight on through psychic readings. You want to connect with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm, that is a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, excuse me. And do you want to know about yourself through the lens of human design? That's a chart reading all about you. What type of energy do you personally possess? How do you work with your specific type of energy? And how do you trust yourself when making decisions? Oh, that good old guapo boy. That's a good old guap. I love you so much, buddy. Oh, Anna Lily's coming in. Wow, I feel so fortunate. I feel so fortunate. We got a guapito, we got a Lily. Oh my goodness. I'm going to show you guys because I don't want to pick them up, but they're right here. This one is guapo and this one is Lily. They're my sweet pies. Oh, you want to do a plot? Oh, the plot from the Norwegian forest cat. You do a plot. Oh, what a handsome man. We have 4 cats in this house. We got 4 cats. We love them all. They're the best. And we stand the cats. 2 people. Well, dang. Well, if anyone else is interested in a reading, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably sign off because we only have 2 people in the room anymore, which is fine. But I was hoping to get at least 1 more reading, but it is as it is. People had to skedaddle for whatever reason. So thank you guys so much. If you are wanting a reading, just be like, Melody, wait, I'm going to get a reading right now. I will wait for you. I would love to wait for you. I'd be honored because I really do want to do at least 1 more reading if possible. But if it's not possible today, it's fine. It's no big deal. Is as it is. I do got a 3 o'clock private appointment. So do know that I do offer private appointments as well. You're very welcome, Jenny. I do private readings as well. So you can always find the way to set up a private reading through my website. First link in the link tree. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the live, for supporting the page. I really appreciate you all so, so, so much. So anyone who's thank you, Spirit. Anyone who's gotten a reading today, anyone who's liked the live, anyone who's gifted the live, thank you guys so much. I still do have availability if anyone is interested in getting that reading, but we're going to start our sign off now just in case that does not go through. But I love you guys endlessly. You guys are the reason that I get to be successful. So thank you so much for that. I really, really, really appreciate it. Like, stars and moons, like, appreciate it so much. Universe, you my best friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for bringing in the people that needed a reading here today. I love you endlessly. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for all the success. It doesn't matter the date. It doesn't matter the time. It doesn't matter the location. Every time I go live, I receive 20 donations. That is correct. And I love you guys all. My ancestors, my angels, my guides. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your love, your protection, your guidance, your knowledge. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you all so much for everything. And I will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I'll see you then. All right. Love you guys. Bye.